Hold your breath as the curtain goes up for sensational Sunday. An evening of yet more gripping drama at the Premier Handball League. It all starts with a face-off between Telugu Talons and Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh. Fresh from a triumphant campaign last night, the Green Army are on the verge of sealing a spot in the last four. A fortress in goal, Rahul TK has been the team's Mr. Dependable, while Naseeb Singh has been unstoppable as a striker. Languishing in the table, Uttar Pradesh face a do-or-die battle for survival. Iranian goalkeeper Omid Reza will once again need to lift his side to ensure a turnaround in their fortunes. The spotlight will then shift to the next game, where Garvey Gujarat will be up against Delhi Panzers. After a painful last-second loss yesterday, Gujarat will be looking to get the campaign back on track. Their skipper, Avin Katkar, will once again have to lead from the front. Delhi Panzers have blown hot and cold in this tournament so far, but as the battle for the final spots reaches its climax, they will need to bring their A-game to the fore. The skills are high, so brace yourselves for the very best of handball's skills and thrills. Welcome then to the Sawai Mansingh Indoor Arena in Jaipur. Day 11 in the Premier Handball League, with Garvey Gujarat play the Delhi Panzers later on. But coming up right now, Telugu Talons are up against Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh. Paul Bray here with you for this game, joined by Roshan Shetty.
Thank you, Paul. Well, fasten the seatbelts because we're ready for match day 11. And of course, we are underway with the reverse fixtures, match 21. And that's how the points table look like. Maharashtra and well, with that emphatic victory down, Telugu Talons would be looking forward to get those 2 points down there. And while we brace ourselves, we had Paul Bray along with Fernando Nunes. While sensational Sunday, we're building it up. The fans are in. Well, the rains haven't really dampened the spirits of these fans who have come out. And we did speak to Fernando Nunes from Telugu Talons earlier.
Rahul has become the first goalkeeper to make 100 saves in the competition, real fortress in this competition. What's your take on him?
Well, Rahul is a lovely boy. He's an incredible boy. It's a teammate. He always is concerned about the colleagues, about the coaches, about the team. He deserved this performance because he was a guy that since the first day works as a crazy guy. He works all the time. He always, I think you can realize he was injured in the game against Patriots, and he continued playing. He was quite painful yesterday as well, and he continued to save as he saved. It means he have the sacrifice. He can sacrifice for the team. It's a really good boy. It's a boy who I give this example sometimes to the other players in my teams. You are the mirror inside of the field in the game. You are the mirror of the practice. If you practice well, you'll play well. If you don't practice well, you will not play well. And Rahul worked 100% on the practice, and this is the Davis on the game.
Well, nice words there from Fernando Nunes about goalkeeper Rahul TK, who has been on outstanding form, second top keeper in the competition today. He was the first to reach a century of saves in the competition. He really has done all he can. So we're ready to meet the teams. So here come Telugu Talons, led out by captain Shubham Charan. Started with 2 wins in the competition, but then lost the next 2 games before recovering to win the last 3 games, and a win today will see them qualify for the semi-finals. They will join the Maharashtra Ironman, who sealed their semi-final place yesterday with their last second win against Garvey Gujarat. The Dream 11 starting 7 then for Telugu Talents, of course, in goal. Rahul TK on the wings. It will be Yadav and Nasib Singh on the line. Raghu Kumar, and across the back, Singbura, Anil Kudya and Vishal Hadia. So the staff there welcoming the teams out there. The last 3 wins, 11 goals against the Rajasthan Patriots yesterday. If they can build on that, it would be great. The other 2 matches, the reverse one against the Patriots and Delhi Panzers, a little tighter.
And Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh coming back for the 7th game after a narrow loss against Rajasthan Patriots. And there they are. Well, the last time they played Telugu Talents, it was a close contest with just Telugu Talents winning by 2 goals. This time round, they will look to rewrite that story again. And the Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh, they played 6, won just 1 out of that, lost 4. Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh, well, the struggle has been there, but they've had great individual performances. And the fans have stood there rock solid. While we have a look at the Dream 11 starting 7 then. Omid Reza will certainly be starting again with 60 saves so far. We have the likes of Harjinder on that left back alongside Vikas and Chukwir on that left end alongside Mankesh, will be striking up front with the help of Naveen and Bhushan Shinde. Now, well, they've had a challenging start. They have lost 2, won just 1 of the contest against Garvey Gujarat. This is where they're going to be challenged against a very strong Telugu Talents. They've had some fabulous performances from the likes of Sukhveer Singh Brar. He's been the top scorer then for Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh. They've been heavily on the services.
So time to meet the coaches and seeing coach of the Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh, and we've got new players, Mahesh Ujile coming in for Kamal Gangas and Karan Singh Sekawat for Amit Sharma. Those 2 injured or unavailable for different reasons. Mahesh Ujile in the picture there, he will be playing today. Karan Singh Sekawat is not in the lineup for today though. Interesting to see how he comes in. He's a right back replacing a left wing. There is the Telugu Talents head coach, Fernando Nunes, the Portuguese. He's done a great job with the team. And they stand on the cusp of a semi-final place. But Golden Eagles have not been an easy opponent for anyone, despite the fact that they only have that 1 win and a draw. They have forced their opponents in all games. And there he is, Fernando Nunes.
The prayers, all the cheers then. They're gearing up for a Sunday entertaining last game. Singh there, head coach for Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh. And well, we've had some star performances. Then Nasib Singh, that man in fine form, 55 goals, stands 3rd in the Premier Handball League so far. A direct contest between Omid Reza in this game against Rahul TK, and Sukhveer Singh Brar would be looking to fire from all guns.
So the players are on court, we're ready to go. Nasib Singh, who scored 6 in their win yesterday with a 60% efficiency, which was superb as they beat the Patriots. There he is, warming up and getting ready. 55 goals in the competition so far with a 71% efficiency. On the other side, though, the man who's got to beat, Omid Reza, the Iranian goalkeeper. He was also on form in their last outing 2 days ago, when they beat the Patriots as well. 18 saves and 1 assist. Slightly on the low side, even by his standards, to be fair, the assists, but still a formidable display to deliver that important win. So there he is, getting ready with his 60 saves, 2 of them penalties, and a 36% efficiency on his saves.
A lot of thinking then for that man. Well, expect those emotions to change while we get down in the match.
So So here's the Telugu Talons lineup on the left. It's their starting 7. We've seen then look out in particular for Nasib Singh, for Singbula. And the substitutes have an equally important role. Shubham Shiran, who's been an effective alternative at the back. For the Golden Eagles, starting 7 on the left, Omid Reza will be key in goal. Vikas, the captain, always strong, and the subs on the right. So we must be ready for the countdown. Mr. T is ready, and so are we.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, India, Telugu, Handball!
So here we go then, the Telugu Talons in the all-green strip throw off this match, playing from left to right against the Golden Eagles, Uttar Pradesh, in the all-blue strip today. It's day 11 in the Premier Handball League in the Sawai Mansingh Indoor Arena, Jaipur. And a win here for the Telugu Talons will see them through to the semi-finals. But they're up against the Golden Eagles, Uttar Pradesh, who are bottom of the table and desperately need the points. Start with a 5-1 attack as expected, and Uttar Pradesh have started with a very, very deep defence, putting pressure on that front line. Gets inside, sidesteps, but it's going to be a free throw. By the time he'd got to the line, he'd taken 4 steps. He has always been very enterprising. For Golden Eagles, Harjinder Singh, a very strong defender.
It's back again towards the window, the man in form. And, surprising by his standards that he is presented, but just trying to warm up down there then. And Golden Eagles have really stung back quite a lot of times, but the results haven't really been in their favour while they are down there in the 5th place.
So here we go then, the first attack for Uttar Pradesh. Little cross, and oh, lovely! But Rahul TK is at it again. Oh! He is not allowed to step out of the area. He carries the ball out of the area. He could, I suppose, have spared himself. There is the save, and he was just trying to stay inside. He could equally have just dropped the ball or thrown it behind to help himself, because in handball, if the ball comes off the goalkeeper and goes behind, it's a throw-in for the keeper. But it still entertained us all, so we're not unhappy.
It certainly does. By the way, he has gone forward. Quick again to the winner! Who starts the Sunday then? Uttar Pradesh quickly surging onto that.
So lost ball in attack as we see Davinder Singbula's first goal. Lovely effort. The last one, I suspect, had something to do with the resin on his hand, where it just left a little earlier than expected, clearly. But this one was very well framed. So on the attack, the line player for the moment, Raghu Kumara, who's had an excellent tournament, especially in defence. Moves from the right to the back to the left, but that's a poor pass. It's intercepted. The break is on. And the captain decides to pull it up, Vikas Kumar. Well, we've got a 2-minute suspension early on here. And I think it's Anil Kudya who's going to go off. Is it? Yes.
Rightfully. Kudya is back there again. Nunes having the conversation with the referee. This was that first attempt immediately. It was Mahesh from the Air Force team. For the first time here there. And off they go from that. Goal line, finds a pass, this time saved! Rahul TK starts his heroics for the evening.
Well, Rahul TK has put up that brick wall again here today in the goal. Straight into him, in fairness, it was not the best of passes, and very early on, as mentioned by Roshan, they have brought on Mahesh Ujile, the right back, new in the team today. They've been allowed to make replacements for injured players. And we're told he could be a game changer. Let's wait and see. He's certainly charging a long way out. That's overdone, unfortunately, and they're shooting, letting them down early on, because that was a very good opportunity there for Yadav.
Well, it certainly was. While he just maneuvered quickly inside Golden Eagles, Uttar Pradesh. The 4th minute down there. Get that free throw. We're underway then. They're wanting that skipper to score for because that line.
Collected up by the defender, but he was inside the area, and that's the third save, although it shouldn't count. Normally when there's a free throw given, the save is not tallied. I suspect they are here. But free throw to be taken. And low scoring, 4 minutes played, just one goal. Into the wing. Oh, the defence got pulled out of place. No mistake this time, and a huge cheer for the fans on the far side as Bhushan Shinde gets his first of the day.
And also the first there for the Golden Eagles. This is how that happened. I think he just saw that pass pretty well, and Bhushan Shinde then converts it comfortably. Well, that's been a spotting from that right while he comes in. And the fans erupt in joy. Quickly on towards Telugu Talents. Towards that man yet again. Naseeb is back to his favourite position then. Just trying to maneuver inside.
And held up there by Vikas Kumar, the captain. He gets a free throw as the referee says, move back. You've got to be 3 meters away from the penalty taker. And a change at the back as on comes Anil Khudya again, not being used in defence. And another unforced error. He needs to hold him. 1 against 2. Well, that almost looked like an attacking foul by the new player, Mahesh Ujile.
And Mahesh quickly, as soon as been brought inside, is really firing hard. Well, they need the goals, and I'm pretty sure that's why he's in there. Because building it up from that centre-back position has, well, Sukhbir Singh alongside him. Talk about that performance from Sukhbir Singh Brar, top-notch. Scoring consistently for his team. We'll have to wait and watch if he could really do something out here. And this time, Sukhbir perhaps towards Vikas. Still trying to take it slowly. Well,
it's a free throw. And new player Mahesh Ujile not being used in attack. You may have seen he went off, and it's Punya who's being used in the attack. That one sails over the top, plenty of power but no direction on it. And they've had to stop the clock. The ball has disappeared straight out of the back door. And luckily there are some spare balls at the table, which are already usefully coated in resin, as the table officials will usually allow the teams to warm up with them, and they'll spend time putting a lot of resin on there. It's also an opportunity for Fernando Nunes to bellow more instructions from the bench. And look at the save efficiency, 43% for Rahul TK already.
There's been a difference there on the back, and then, well, this would not, we'll have to confirm that.
Not given. And instead they pay the price at the other end. Stepped over the line at one end and immediately down the other end.
Well, that's good news because Bhushan Shinde is back. What he does best is scoring right from the start. Right pass then out towards Bhushan Shinde, and then makes no mistake yet again. But Reza quickly latching onto that. In comes Mohit, muscular.
Another free throw for some holding in defence. Looks like a strong player, I have to say. Ujile, who's come in, the Air Force right back in defence. It's going to be a free throw. Fouled as he went to shoot. Anil Khudya, but there was still a defender behind.
They've got three head. The line then, just one. Davinder. Oh, passes brilliantly. Naseeb it will be then. Well, what a high candy maneuver there from Telugu Talents. Pulling it out in the 8th minute. Golden Eagles, Uttar Pradesh. The fans are on the seat, on the edge, in fact. While they try to move ahead. Mahesh has been experimenting a lot. The coach there. Maneuvering Harjinder Panjeta, remember, has had 15 9-meter goals, scoring from far, and just try to give that little buzz down to the likes of Kiani and Chizilio. Harjinder, India's very own, is really firing hard. Was an attempt. Oh, this time back towards Bhushan! As Rahul TK then still there.
So 4th save of the game for Rahul TK. Should mention that he has taken, as we see, the save at the other end. But this one here, his 4th. He has taken the lead again in the goalkeepers table, overtaken Deshwal, Maharashtra Ironman's goalkeeper, who's on 117. He's on 119 already now. And that's going to be a penalty, and it's going to be a 2-minute suspension as well. And off goes new player Mahesh Ujile.
Now the kind of start we would have wanted, already being brought out a couple of times and then a suspension. While we brace that self, Naseeb Singh lines up in the 9th minute. We've seen him score pretty quick. Gives that first dummy this time. Well, they just went rocketing inside. Mohammad Reza.
Plenty of bravery there from Naseeb Singh to put it right up in the top corner. There is a bit of a tendency with some players when they're taking penalties to shoot low, because that way if you shot too low it'll bounce and still go in, whereas if you shoot at the top it's got to be right, because otherwise you lose it. But both his penalties planted right up in the top corner. Bravely taken. That's stolen unfairly, say the referees, and play will come back again. They're still short-handed. Remember, the goalkeeper is out to equal thing, or level things up I should say, in the attack. But they have got an empty goal at the back if they lose possession. You've got to remember to get Mohammad Reza back in if needed. Looks for the jump. Got stopped straight away. That's good defending again, as he was trying to find space through there, Harjinder Singh. And they're going to try and go for the long one. Well, they've done a few of these. Looks for the line. Oh, it came to him in the end. And that was a little bit of luck, but Naveen Malik in the right place in the right time. Shades of yesterday, when 2 of his goals were rebounds.
Don't love that, as long as it keeps coming. Here's less than 1 minute for him to get back, if they choose to. And this time towards Mohit, again towards Naseem. Oh, tried to spin it down. Unlucky quite there, then hitting that far post. Mohammad Reza thanking his stars.
It's going very wide. He was trying to put some spin on it, I think, but just couldn't put enough. Curved a little. So off comes Mohammad Reza again as they put on the extra attacker. It's Punya, as ever, who comes on. Oh, beautifully played, and a lovely finish as well. And Shinde on great form today. His 3rd goal already.
Well, where has this man been hiding? Bhushan Shinde. Look at him maneuver inside. This time cleverly puts it below Rahul TK. Well, he knows his strength, that Rahul TK can really swing and save those aerial balls, but this time chooses to go below. And it's well comfortable inside. Vidya this time. Mohit is playing it out. Vidya from the centre. Davinder from that right back. Oh, still a little powerful there. Still in possession. And blocking from that 9 meter. Naseeb is free down.
Yeah, free throw. He got the ball knocked away from his hand unfairly. There is Mahesh Ujjili back on the line-up in defence as the suspension is served out. And disappointment again for Telugu Talents, who've done that a few times in the competition, failed to take advantage of the power play when they had the extra play. Oh! Only going to be a free throw. He's happy, Anup Singh there. Records his team defending strongly here. They've both teams are defending well, actually, restricted the others. And 3-4 is low scoring, but it's passive play now. 4 passes to get the shot away. And he's carried over the back line by Vikas Kumar, and that's fine, but they'll get that last pass back again. I think they may only have 2 left. Well, that's all they needed anyway. Mohit Kumar to the rescue with an absolute bullet.
Came back pretty quick, then Mohit had that vision while the players were steering away. This man saw the opportunity and come. Oh, it's a yellow card, then down to the bench. Fernando Nunes absolutely shell-shocked there. He is surprised. Well, surprised is the word, isn't it?
He knows these things are coming. It's all part of his persona. It's just more than he can do. He's a real character. And they may have been a little unhappy on that last one when he felt maybe there should have been a penalty on the right wing, but it didn't matter. They got the goal in the end. Come again, and the defending is keeping them at bay for the moment. The wings free on the left-hand side if they want to look there, but no way through there for Vikas Kumar, who comes up against solid defence. Trying to build up slowly here. The gaps are hard to find, and both teams with great keepers at the back. Little handoff. Step back. That's very good defending by Telugu Talents. It's all going sideways. Nothing's going forwards at the moment. Passive play call now against Uttar Pradesh. 4 passes to get the shot away. And that was a fairly weak shot under pressure with the passes having been used up. And it will still count as a save for Rahul TK. And that man there, Fernando Nunes, is happy this time.
Telugu talents just moving in smoothly right from that while they're building playback. One end they have Nunes, their head and ear. Perhaps sometimes helps, not certainly when he's nervous. Could be a little taxing on the players down there, but here they are, they've held it pretty well. Oh, bring down and again.
Penalty's been given. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, an unusual assist from the back by Nasib, having come around from the wing. And you can see the defender is inside as well. And so Nasib Singh will take it himself against Omid Reza, who's saved 2 in the competition so far.
And Nasib Singh can make the fans happy. He does so. And the men in green, the spectators in green, enjoy.
Well, a little bit lucky this time. Reza read it well. It came off his thigh, but stays in. And the edge in front, but there's nothing in it in this game. Both teams defending strongly. It is about defence at the moment. That's well blocked. Davinder Bula Singh has got it away. And no chance there for Omid Reza. Nasib Singh gets his first goal from open play. His 4th in the game. And finally, one team has managed to get more than a single goal lead. There was the steal. Singh Bula did it. And that was the finish. And he didn't even move, Reza.
Well, neither ends they're exploring this time. And well, that will be given then. While the Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh quickly comes back out, then fans are enjoying it. Mind you, this is how that turn happened eventually. Once there, Mohit will right back in towards Kudeya, went ahead. Ravindra asks for it. Oh, this time he'll go by himself. It is given then.
Well, a little frustration in the defence, it has to be said there, with Takran exchanging words with Ujile. He said, I was covering the line, you should have moved across. Instead, they both sat on the line. And it was a nice opportunity for Mohit Kumar to go around into the open space.
Golden Eagles quickly surging ahead, and then the referee there intervenes right away.
Patient build up again, tries to go through. They are defending well, Telugu talents. They are probably the more complete team in this tournament. They played well wide, they've got nice combinations, simple combinations. It's not even really a big tactic. It's basic play that they execute very well, and in fact their wingers are amongst the top scorers in the competition, which I think shows more than anything else that they play a good wide attack.
Well, and you see yesterday it becomes a wake-up call for teams who may consider becoming complacent. This game doesn't allow, and this is why. Well, Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh quickly score and come back.
Mankish Cunha, the scorer there. Cunha in a lot of space as the defence got pulled over to the other side. They're under pressure as well with another passive play call against them, so the build-up again.
Back.
Brought on Mohit Kumar, who's replaced Hadi at the right back.
Omid Reza will start the play down there then. The skipper will then build it from back. Seen Sukhveer and Vikas combining pretty well, while Bhushan Shinde gets that ball, converts it. This time perhaps the plan could be a little different.
Bit of holding, but the line player had no idea that ball was coming in. Malik wasn't even looking. It seemed to surprise him. In fact, it's Takran, I beg your pardon, but the line player will come around again. They're a little too close, hence the attacks are mostly going sideways rather than forwards, but the wing they are having success with, and that's the second for Mankish Cunha.
Brilliant pass down, and Mankish this time. Wow, Chike perhaps would have taken it out on more occasions, but just while they were trying to enter from that right, it becomes a little uncomfortable this time on the other end. Telugu talents continue the blitzkrieg. Reza that started down.
Well, there's a big gap at the back, and again Mahesh Ujile has gone a little bit too far forwards and left the door open. You know, in fairness to him, though, it's his first match with the team. He's just been called in as a replacement for the injured Kamal Gangas, and it takes a while to fit in. And early on here, there've been a few little problems. Oh, that ran into the defence. He's inside now, but he'll get the free throw and come back again. So they've got to try and find a way to get a little more pace driving in straight. That's knocked away. Oh, strong pass, too strong. In fact, it goes out of play and a chance goes begging. Kailash Patel was away fast, as he always is. But it needed a little bit more accuracy.
Kailash Patel has been there as well with 37 goals in his kitty, alongside Davinder Pullar with 34. They've had quite a lot of scorers down, Telugu talents. That's what really helps on the other end. Sukhveer Singh Brar, another spectacular goal from his end.
So that two-goal lead long evaporated for the Telugu Talents, and a nice comeback by Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh, who are fighting for points to get off the bottom. Nice to sidestep. Davinder Singh Bula not finding as much space as usual, and Omid Reza will be disappointed with that. That shot was almost telegraphed ahead, and he's looking a little bit stodgy.
I think he was giving him that feel of probably going for a pass and eventually turning around and getting it into the back. Oh, from a distance then! What an exquisite strike! Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh have equalized.
Harjinder Singh with a nice little jump shoots over the top, and a change in goal now. Golden Eagles have taken out Omid Reza, and Sunil Gangas has gone in. Well, he gets the same treatment. Mr. T's happy.
Sunil Gangas there, but had 32 saves earlier on. Could have been another one, but not really to his fortune. The players are shifting now, seeing that comfortably. Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh been in situations like these where they're trying to chase a lot. They've taken the lead a couple of times as well, but have never really taken it up, bottling it out. Just that arm lock there.
It was close, but the whistle had gone already for Rahul TK as he tried to save that from the ground. Looks for the line. Oh, lovely assist! But it's not going to be given. The referee's hand points to the keeper. Stepped inside, a let off for Telugu Talents. And so the lead stays with 9 minutes of the first half remaining. There are shades of a start of some good moves across the back now for the Telugu Talents. That's an attacking foul, and I suspect it could have been called against the line. Raghu Kumara going in too hard on the block. And a let off now for Uttar Pradesh.
Mankesh comes back in, also alongside Sahil. They're wanting to experiment down there, but they know they have a certain set of players who can pull off miraculous goals while they build up as well, creating the goal-scoring opportunities down. Back again towards Sahil. Bhushan awaits. Sukhveer, quick little turn down there. Oh, lovely done there! And the magical arms of Sukhveer Singh Brar works yet again to give Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh that equalizer.
Well, they just won't lie down. Nice little sidestep. Two defenders. One of them should have stayed back, but instead both went up and left him a little bit of room. Big cheer from the Golden Eagles fans on the far side. The drums are beating. And this is on a knife edge. Shot taken. He'll get the free throw for that. Singh Bula can come back again. Build up patiently, and they've changed on the right wing where Nasib Singh hasn't quite got into his game yet. Needs a quicker pass to the wing, but it's a poor one. Maybe Chandel at 172 is 18 centimetres shorter than Nasib Singh. He might have been expecting Singh in the wing.
And there they are, Maharashtra linemen leading up there now. Telugu Talents can get two if they win ahead. Try to get Maharashtra linemen. We've already qualified for the semi-finals, remember. That victory yesterday, while Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh still trying to struggle down in the 5th position. Can go 4th if they continue goals, but need a little more luck on that.
Mankish Punya there, putting it very, very wide. Didn't quite get his focus right. He comes off. He's not used in defence. Punya tends to attack only. Instead, in the centre at the moment, they've got Malik and Kumar. Trying to keep an eye on line player Kumara for the Telugu Talons. And on the right-hand side, Telugu Talons with Hadia, who's been used primarily in defence up until now, number 2, coming in to see if he can help kick-start the attack. No way through. Hadia gets the ball now, sees a little bit of daylight, and he's turned around, but it's only a free throw. Bit of a sandwich there, but came out of it okay. Line's free. Again, he's trying too hard. He's just come on keen to prove himself. Loses the ball and the fast break at the other end, and that's how costly that was. In the blink of an eye, the ball is back up the court, and Singra is now on his 3rd goal.
And every move will be cheered down from the fans while this man continues to scoring incredible goals single-handedly while he maneuvers. Vishal goes to there, struggles to give it down. Off towards Chirag this time, but unfortunate there.
It comes off the post and then goes off to the side for a throw-in to Golden Eagles. And back they come, and captain now is coming off. Vikas Kumar. Looks like he's going to be switched. Well, he was, in fact, in the last attack. Sahil Rana coming in the centre, but Kumar still being used in defence. Will run up. He's lost possession. The ball's picked up, but unfairly there was a touch on his hand. Free throw remains, and we've got 5 minutes of the first half remaining, and it's the Golden Eagles who are now leading.
What a save. Another one, this time Rahul TK pulls it out. Telugu Talents inspired by those drum rolls down there. Just keeps them going on. Chirag has went in place of Naseem. Done pretty well so far. Not at least in terms of goals, and this time on the other end.
Yeah, that's a nice goal by Kailash Patel, but he was almost taken out, and Bhushan Shinde gets a 2-minute suspension. Charged in, but more to the point, he reached out with his hand and made contact. You can see how Patel looks back after he scored, but the referees from Iran were already on the case.
Well, they just have probably split second down there, decide whether to go towards the near end or the far end. Have to take the decision. But the ball zooms in quickly. The block with effort by the wings down there to score. Quickly again, Arjinder. Oh, brilliantly collected that. But won't really matter.
Over the back line, unfortunately, by Sharma. In fact, it's not Sharma, I beg your pardon. It's Kumar. Sanchit Kumar, who's gone on the right wing during that suspension. Little handoff, quick play into the wing. That's better. Tries for the lob, and that doesn't work. The problem is, yesterday, Omid Reza was very susceptible to the lob. He's such an explosive player, came out quickly. He got lobbed 3 or 4 times in that match, and if the players have watched it, they probably think, oh, that's the way to deal with him. But on this occasion, he did actually sit back. And that's a team timeout ball by Golden Eagles, Uttar Pradesh. Their first of the game. And the score's tied.
Well, still on a better note than Golden Eagles, Uttar Pradesh, going neck to neck against Telugu Talents, a strong team. But again, it all comes down to not really bottling it up, while in the end, Telugu Talents, Golden Eagles, Uttar Pradesh, there's that man, 122 saves for that man in form, efficiency of 40%. Works like a machine down there.
We heard from Fernando Nunes at the start of the game in that interview how he said he's played through the pain barrier, picking up an injury early on in the competition, but would not be replaced. He wanted to play, and he has been absolute cornerstone of the team at the back there, doing a fantastic job.
Back again, the court. Young fans, old fans, and everybody come out in strong support. The game has been intriguing for a lot of them. A lot of them try to learn, but once they know that, the amount of intrigue and suspense and drama which this game carries is incredible.
So no goalkeeper at the other end. It looks like Omid Reza is back in, but no change on the team timeout, but he's come off while they've got that suspension running. A lovely breakthrough. What a job he's doing on the far side, causing all manner of problems as Reza races back in.
That was another incredible goal from Sukhbir Singh Brar, and quickly connecting onto it.
Oh, what a shame. That could have been a class goal. And the finishing just not there as Shoran comes on. Teed up beautifully, but well read by Omid Reza.
Quick to latch onto that one, will do wonders to his confidence while he's down there. Golden Eagles, Uttar Pradesh charge ahead. Harjinder is still there. Oh,
Some holding already anyway. It'll be a free throw in the centre. So the ball passed by Takran, who drops back in on the line. 1.95 m, real beacon in the middle there. Been well marked. Two central defenders. The ball is stolen. The break is on now. Lovely pass. That was superb. But knocked out of his hand. He slapped the hand and got contact. It's a penalty because he was the last defender and it spoiled the chance on goal. And so not only do they have a chance to score from 7 meters, but off comes the captain, Vikas Kumar.
we'll see it now. So there is the tap right across. You just mentioned Paul. Be careful about that. They've got in Naseeb Singh again. Scored 2 penalty goals. Naseeb just waiting for the referee's go ahead while he changes his stance down there. Naseeb Singh against Omid Reza between the goal. And quickly thinking this time, no chance. Omid Reza. Naseeb Singh does his job, goes back to the bench.
Comes off specially for this after that last miss, and again, brave shot straight over the head of the keeper. If you think about it, it's the last place he can bring his arms up to. It's quicker to drop than to lift them. And so he's on 5 goals now. 4 of them penalties. Stands back a bit, tries to run through, shot taken, and that's a penalty. He managed to get right up to the line, Sahil Rana. He's been an interesting player in this competition. 19 goals for the Indian international. And he's shown plenty of enterprise. 175, not a tall playmaker. Nicely scored. Sukhbir Singh Brar, his 5th of the game. First penalty for him. And the Golden Eagles edge back in front again as we enter the last minute of the first half.
And laser-like focus while he shot that inside.
Team timeout called by Telugu Talons, so they use, they may as well, they're going to lose it anyway in a few seconds. And Fernando Nunes decides to try and give them a few ideas for this attack, which I'm sure he would like it to be long, score late, and don't give the Golden Eagles a chance to come back. But the referees may not give them that luxury with a passive play call. Let's wait and see.
Telugu Talents have to be wary about that because especially in that 4th quarter, in the last, they have to be careful. And the fans are loving it. It's been a delight. Well, it's been raining in Jaipur, but hasn't really kept the spirits low. These fans have turned up in numbers in blue and green as soon as these players enter. Let's ripple across into the stadium. We're back to the court then with perhaps less than a minute left down there.
So nothing in it here, 45 seconds to go. They've really got to make this count. Psychologically, it would be great to go into the half-time break level again. Not if they make mistakes like that, though. It's tidied up. Singh Bula, good save. Oh, the follow-up is there, and he's been so good at picking those off, but there's still plenty of time now for Uttar Pradesh to come back again. Looking to find the handoff. Drives in again. Back players are racing in. Oh, top corner! They snatch it back. 13 seconds for them to come back. Goal number 6 that for Singh Brar. Oh! What a bullet! Unbelievable! And it comes not from a back player. It's Kailash Patel. He's turned into Superman.
What a strike! Take a bow, that man. We never knew he could rise high like that. He does. And the fans, well, it was 1 minute of entertaining. While Rahul Chike is still trying to fathom that. This is how it started, with that heroic exploit down. And then this. Wow.
Well, now, if you're wondering why we love handball, that's why. 3 goals in a minute. And the score's tied at the break here, 14-all between Telugu Talents and Golden Eagles. Uttar Pradesh, it has been a terrific first half. They have been trading goal for goal. Great performance by TK Rahul, back top of the tree on the goalkeeper rankings. Let's have a look then at the highlights of this first half. And it really was nip and tuck earlier on. They were trading goals. After 5 minutes, in a very low-scoring first half, it was 1-1. A lot of mistakes early on, people stepping on the line, attacking fouls. But after 10 minutes, they'd got going again then, and Golden Eagles were leading 4-3. And with Singbra and Bhushan Shinde on the wing leading the way, the Telugu Talents responded well. Mohit Kumar at the back, and Kailash Patel and Nasib Singh on the wings. As ever, Singbula had a lot to say about it, but we had a dramatic conclusion. The Telugu Talents briefly had a 2-goal lead. Uttar Pradesh came back. They then opened a 2-goal lead again, but Uttar Pradesh came back again. And then they even threatened to go into the half-time break, 1 goal up. This could have been the goal of the game so far. In the end, it all came down to a flurry of goals in the last minute, and this absolute bullet from Kailash Patel on the buzzer. Yeah, it's just a blur. So 14-all, 64% shot efficiency for Talon, who've had less shots than their opponents, 54% only for the Golden Eagles. They'll need to improve on that. We'll take a break. Join us again. Welcome back to the Sawai Mansingh Indoor Arena in Jaipur. Half-time in this opening match of the day. Day 11 in the Premier Handball League. 14-all at the break between Telugu Talons and Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh. An entertaining game so far. Well, the teams may be looking for points here, but you can win something here today if you can answer this question. Who amongst the following players is not a goalkeeper? There are the options below, A, B, C and D. Send your answers on Instagram at PHL India and win the prize.
And it's been even Stevens then on this sensational Sunday that we have the Premier Handball League in the very first edition. It's given us so much entertainment as we get ready down there for the second half.
Here we go then, Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh throw off this match, or the second half from left to right. They are tied at the moment, 14-all at the break with Telugu Talons. In what has been a tight first half, dominated by defence, some good goalkeeping as well. And Telugu Talons, who've had a very good flowing attack so far in the competition, a little dented here today. Needs the wing. Singbula went there, doesn't matter, it won't be a goal. He steps on the line as he goes to score. And so let off for Telugu Talons. That was unfortunate because they played it very well.
Surge ahead again. Telugu Talons from the other end. Davinder has been brought inside now from the left back position. They're giving him because he crosses down there in order to make space. He chooses to pass. Bring down there. It was Kudia.
He got a bit of a push as he went to shoot at the back there, so he'll get a free throw. Possession stays with him. Experienced Iranian referees giving the call to the Talons, and move being called as he comes back there by Raghu Kumara, the line player, who's planted himself to the right-hand side. Oh, and Davinder. Wasn't a great pass. They've got to race back. 2 against 1. No chance there. And again, those mistakes come back to plague the Telugu Talons. And it's the third goal of the game for Mankish Punya.
Very well done there by Sukhveer. Mankish was running ahead. He gives it on. Then a goal then for the Golden Eagles, who lead against Telugu Talons right at the start of the second half then. Kailash scored an incredible goal at the start. This time, want to maneuver. Naseeb is back.
Passive play call now against the Telugu Talons. Referee's arm is up. 4 passes to get the shot away. They'll get that one back again. And when you get fouled, you get the last pass back again. There's the referee's arm in the air. Oh, right up in the corner. Tucked it in there, clips the underside of the bar and stays in. Singbula's third.
Ban is waking it up from a distance. Right from the start of this league, he's been such an exceptional player. On the other end, Sukhveer still tries to surge ahead. Very well done towards the left wing. He would go alone. Still down there. Just that one man on the line. Oh, they're still keeping the ball. That's impressive, but not anymore. Rahul TK slows the game down. That's what they've been doing.
There was that last goal. That was a superb effort by Singbra. Put it right up in the corner, and Omi Nageza says, my bad. Well, I'm not sure any goalkeeper would say he's bad on that one. It was perfectly placed. Meanwhile, the Telugu Talons are back again on the attack. Scores tied, 15-all, 3 minutes played and gone now as they try and find a way through this tough Uttar Pradesh defence. Now he's got it. Only a free throw. That was unlucky for Anil Kudia, who's had a big shift so far, but no goals to reward it. And a bit of floor mopping is required. We've seen in this game, Fernando Nunes there, the coach, who was saying the other day that the attacking spirit of his players is such that they will charge forwards and they will launch the ball forwards on fast breaks as soon as there's a player there. And we've seen in the last couple of games, they're really being judicious with those long passes. Good decisions.
Talents Surging ahead, Davinder's at the back, smothering attempt.
Well, foul. There's a quick look at the referee on the way back. Nothing more than that for Mohit Kumar. He's been playing mostly at right back with Adia starting, but then Mohit Kumar coming in and doing a good job as the fans are enjoying this opening day on this Sunday.
Talents trying to grip that man. Davinder! Incredible! Well, that strike moved ahead. Davinder from a distance. Somebody please check if this man has spring down his boots. What a magnificent strike.
Well, the technique, superb. He hung in the air and waited for Midreza to start moving to perfectly place his shot. That was textbook. Oh, that was a real clash between Harjinder Singh and Kumar. And both of them have come off with a bit of a bruise, I think. Whoa, clash of heads. At the moment, they won't feel it too much with the adrenaline running, but you wait till later and they cool down.
Golden Eagles surge ahead. Suquir. Breakneck speed. Passing! What a save! Sprung out.
Well, Rahul TK has come out of goal to help while two of the Uttar Pradesh players stayed back. What a fantastic save again by Rahul. His ninth of the game. Patient build-up, not rushing. Oh, lovely! Well, he hesitated and thought about it, and then beat Sunil Gangas, who's come in for Reza. It was delayed action. It was a lovely play, and he could have had a better angle if he just kept going. But Patel eventually gets there for his third goal.
Incredible effort down. Golden Eagles, Uttar Pradesh now under pressure with 2 goals lead. Telugu Talents are now pushing the momentum in their favour. The team will quickly turn down there. And a couple of quick changes down for the Fernando Nunes side. Free throw. Hesh has come back inside. Just new to this league and game as well down. For this league, oh, unlucky, but I tell you what.
He's won the penalty as he goes in. A wry smile there from Fernando Nunes looking on, the new player coming in. Fresh pair of legs in the team. Because these guys will all be tired, having played 7 matches. Oh, Golden Eagles 6. So here we go then. Rahul. Can he do it? Yes, he can! Rahul TK to the rescue, and a chance goes begging. And just as Telugu Talents were threatening to open up a lead, they managed to win a penalty to get back to within 1, and it's saved. Harjinder Singh comes away empty-handed.
Disappointing there. Nunes, they can pull off again while they still lead by 2. Patel swings it up and down. Davinder this time up towards Kudeya. Naseeb is waiting down there, comfortably collects it.
It's a shame that pass didn't go straight to the wing. Naseeb Singh would have been free. Oh, off the post! Play on, there are 2 players on the right-hand side. Oh, I did well to keep it in! Save! Well, they've stopped play briefly because that shot went into Rahul TK's face. And if that's the case, there could be a 2-minute suspension. Sanchit Kumar took the shot, yes, he's off for 2 minutes. If you shoot in the goalkeeper's face and you're not impeded in your shot, you're not pushed, so you're not shooting where you intended, it's automatically 2 minutes. Here it is again. Oh, wow, that is going to hurt. I hope they've got the ice packs ready on the bench.
Smash that inside. They can feel it down there. Patel this time between that far post and Omid Reza.
Well, lovely play by Patel. Hung for a while. And they know how explosive he can be, Reza, and they're waiting for him to commit before they shoot. They've been very good. Oh, that's a lovely breakthrough goal.
Just that one goal now. But they are trailing by. Or rather two now. Sanchez while he serves down his suspension. We're into the 9th minute then. Ball stolen there, quickly down. Slowing down. Omid Reza stepped ahead. Slows the game down while the Telugu Talent defenders back to the mark inside that 9-meter line. Trying to use that left wing pretty well.
So another unforced error for the Telugu Talents. It's been their undoing so far in this competition when they've built up good leads and allowed the opposition to come back at them, and that's nicely taken. And it's the first goal of the tournament for the new player Ujile coming in.
Towards Kadia and Mohit Kumar and Sonipal. Kailash Patel has a chance. It's that crossbar above.
Got to be careful not to go for those lobs too often, because Reza wasn't that far forwards, and sometimes it's a bit of a default option, but it's not a very good one, and for an experienced keeper like that, he was alert to it.
But I think even the goalkeeper understands that they've read him already in the last game, and then becomes a little more conscious and aware about that fact that he might just lob it over. On the other end, Mahesh now finally. Well, we've been talking about his presence fell down there, and the new recruitments down there for Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh are firing.
So it seems that it's beginning to work for them. That's going to be a free throw. Telugu Talents, it's all to do again as we reach the 10-minute mark, 18 all. Just can't quite pull away. The 2-goal lead evaporates. That's going to be a penalty. Slow motion, but the defender was already inside the area at the point of contact. So the referee there, Mehdi Tawakoli, gives him the explanation. Also took his arm as well as he was shooting. Naseeb Singh! Oh, tries to spin it around him, and Reza saves. Is this the turning point? That wasn't the greatest of penalties, and not enough spin on it anyway, I suspect. Didn't get his hand over it.
Stretch wide down. I think he read it pretty well down. That's what a goalkeeper does, improvises. Mahesh this time. Rahul TK springs down and says up towards the window, building it from the back again. Udia has been brought inside, so has the captain come in.
Well, the Golden Eagles leaving players behind, one or two, to try and impede the quick throw out, because they know how dangerous Telugu Talents have been on fast breaks in this competition, and they've done a good job. They have stifled them in that respect, forcing them to bring the ball up slower and then have these set attacks where the defense has been coping reasonably well. Shiran's come on now at left back. Oh, there's a lot of space for the wing. Did that go over the back line? Didn't think so. Maybe it touched his foot. Either way, they've lost possession, and it's a turnover. And Omid Reza says it's picked up some dirt. And the referee, fellow Iranian, takes a look at it and says, well, I'm sorry, I can't see anything. Play on. Meanwhile, Fernando Nunes is getting a little worked up now. Frustrations as they lead, and making a dangerous substitution while play's ongoing, but he's just pressed on Rahul Nain. And 17-year-old line player. He's got to be careful not to rush out too quick, though. He's been a little bit keen to go out. He's got to keep an eye on the line. Oh, they've done it, and they're in front. Lovely play. Sahil Rana finally gets reward for all his hard work.
He's trying for so long. This man just whips it inside. Shivam is at it. Kailash still continues while he went a little ahead to the right back.
The free throw. I was talking to Fernando Nunes, the Telugu Talents coach earlier. He said we really don't want to win the match today and qualify for the semi-final, because if we lose, then it's the Maharashtra Ironman next. That's not going to be easy, and then it leaves you potentially, if you then lost that game, with a must-win game at the end against Garvik Gujarat, who have never been an easy customer. But they are up against Golden Eagles, who need the points. They've only got a win and a draw so far, but they have been very close with many of their games.
Well, I think it's been a point. Teams who are languishing at the bottom as well have really given tough fights to the one at the top.
So this is as it stands at the moment, and it would see Golden Eagles move up to 4th place, and that's the reaction of Fernando Nunes. He can't see the chart, but he may have it in his head and think we're going to stay stuck there and they're going to move up one, and it's a big battle again. They've got a passive play call again now. Pressure. That should be the last pass. And another brilliant save. Omin Reza stepped up his game just when it counts. And the Golden Eagles' tails are up now.
The fans are loving it. Every save is being cheered on. This was a spectacular one. All fired up there. Certainly deserves that. Mahesh is at it again. He's being played a little more Rana towards Mahesh. From a distance. Direct catch down there for Rahul TK, who plays it up ahead. Naseem, 2 in green. 1 goalkeeper to beat. And he's beaten. Kailash Patel is back serving his team.
Scores a tie. Kailash Patel once selflessly passed across by Singh. He knew that Patel was in a better position for the shot, and that's his 5th of the game. They are all square once more. And this is yet another exciting game. We've had so many good games. And the great thing about this competition is that from one game to the next, the form book has gone out of the window. You just never know what's going to come your way. It's a good save, but free throw for Sahil Rana, who continues with the attacks and substituting with Vikas Kumar in defense at the moment. It's working for them.
But I've seen close encounters like this while the teams have read each other's. Now, the man, the Sahil Rana, is competing really hard. He's trying to slither down because he's not really much of a physical presence down there. But he's done really well, brilliantly down there to move quickly. Seen Arjun Lakna do that. In comes Sukhveer.
The referee's already gone. That was unlucky because actually the line player at the back, Malik, was coming into a good place. No space on the wing there. They bring it back out again. Now Chance tries to shoot over the top. That's a penalty. Defending inside the area. And actually a nod there from Singh Bula, who acknowledges it. And a smile from Saeed Valadkanyan. Not so much so, I'm afraid, from Fernando Nunes.
Well, it becomes tough to gauge while you're defending down on the receiving end and then realize that you're inside the line. Sukhveer Singh Broad with 3 penalties, Telugu Talents down. It's a chance for Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh to make it 2. And Sukhveer Singh Broad does it.
7 goals in this match. Sukhveer Singh Broad, he's played brilliantly, and you could see how Rahul TK stood back, give himself more time to react, but it didn't change anything.
Fans are bringing up.
Well, I think we've had a 40 substitution, unfortunately. And Mohit Kumar has been given a 2-minute suspension. Both teams are making lots of use of the bench, turning it quickly, players going on between attack and defence, and it's important to keep an eye. There was a pull on the hand there by Ujile. It's a free throw, but they're attacking short-handed. They haven't taken out their goalkeeper. And like the Golden Eagles, so attacking short-handed. Oh, and he keeps it down, and he looks for the supply. It's not there. And so he leads up again. Now let's, as we watch that clarify, that was an amazing save. The 2-minute suspension, because we assumed it was a faulty substitution. It wasn't, unfortunately. Fernando Nunes has ever getting very excited, has picked himself up a 2-minute suspension, and when that happens, you've got to find a player to serve it for you. Wow! They are paying the price. The irony is, it's the short-handed team who score. Only Reza has a habit of going to the bench and having long discussions while his team are in attack, and he got caught short. There was the steal, and Nasib Singh, long shot into the empty goal. He couldn't get back in time. Sudden realization.
Well, perhaps could be forgetting we're playing a game of handball and not chess, while he's quickly trying to maneuver down. And anything can happen in a flash in this game. Olympics' fastest sport.
So change again for the Golden Eagles. Sukhveer Singh Bra came off briefly. A big smile there from Swapnil Jain, the owner of the Golden Eagles, Uttar Pradesh. He has followed every single match of his team here with real excitement and genuine interest, and was so pleased when they won quite deservedly their last game. And that's a penalty. And a chance once more to go in front.
Reza has his ball yet again with his team.
So what was that? Well, exactly, he's saying he gave the penalty away.
And Sukhveer Singh Brar continues just a carbon copy of what happened last time round. Repeats it. Well, these goals will be served on a platter for that man, Sukhveer Singh Brar, who has rarely made a mistake when he's taking a penalty down. Talents quickly changing out. Vishal has been brought inside quickly on the go. Davinder from that left back. Kudiya. And Davinder saying, oh, it's safe. Mohammad Reza comes out, but in that process, well, he's put down a player.
Well, an apology for Mohammad Reza. He came out fast, and Kailash Patel is upset because they collided. In fairness, Mohammad Reza, I think Patel is saying he came out with his knee up. That's what's upset him. He's entitled to chase the ball. He's inside his area. So there's the first save. The ball goes in the air. It bounces inside. He's allowed to take it. I wouldn't say there's a knee up. He's running. He was, in fact, if anything, he tried to spin off him and caught him. No harm done. It's all in the heat of the moment, and Kailash Patel will get past it. Rahul TK saves the follow-up shot taken after the whistle. There might be a little word in his ear when he comes back there. Naveen Malik, it's not done in handball. And the referee may have just said that to him.
Mahesh. Sukhveer, feeble attempt there, but he's just caught down there.
It's a free throw. He was blocked, so his arm got struck as he was trying to shoot. Gone out of play. Attack is back on again. Side steps, long range shot, that's gone wide. Not sure that Rahul TK even touched it. Edging towards the 20-minute mark.
Talents. A trailing by a goal against Golden Eagle. Davinder has to roll up his sleeve to get the goals going, but on the other end, and in fact, it is Hadiya who this time rises to the occasion and gives Telugu Talents the equalizer. Brilliantly done. Took it out, just like a side play down into the back of the net. Mahesh is at it. Well, just a couple of goals. Done his bit so far, but the coach would have expected him to fire a lot more. Mahesh from the Air Force team. Oh, on the other end! Rahul TK. Just another day in office then.
He's gone out to the side for a throw-in. That was a good save. He offered him the near post, but then covered it.
Sukhveer turns. Oh! Well, they've got that free throw down. And Nunes tried to suggest a thing or two to the referee. Sukhveer. The fans are up with the chance. And back again towards Naveen Malik. Sahil Rana is in. Sukhveer makes space. Sukhveer. Oh. Yet again, TK out manages to just keep it at bay. And moments then for this man. But he knows his team can certainly take up that lead. but he really feels this last 10 minutes, which has in fact got them in trouble a lot of times. Not certainly for complacency, but it could be certain tactical changes that really would have harmed them down. And Shaladia looked raring to go from that right wing. Davinder comes forward, he can score from 9 meters. He tries, rattles that crossbar, and quickly on the break, a goal. Oh, Rahul TK! What a man! What a save!
He is on 21 saves now. What a performance, and he saved so many unmissables.
Davinder surges ahead, in for Kodia. Oh, that will result. Quick free throw down there. Davinder is raring to go from that left back. Look at him, he'll probably fall down. Crowds have their do. Oh! Wizardry from the man. Went in a flash. Had it comfortably collected, then scores it down into that bottom left. And the teams, well, they're going for a timeout. Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh have taken the second then.
Yeah, they've just lost the initiative a little bit here, but not by much, because it's just swinging constantly one way and the other. Neither team really getting on top of this game. They've been really going at it hammer and tong. But some excellent play in the competition so far. Sukhbir Singh, they with 8 goals so far, 62% efficiency. He has been brilliant.
Just an even Stevens then, or rather just a goal down, but well, it's going on, the contest is on, and Telugu Talents have been literally straight through down there. Davinder Singh Buller there, 4 9-meter shots this match, 3 goals 9 meters, remember, and an excellent efficiency there for 75%. And he's really a long-range shooter then, powerful arm, can really move in as well with incredible speed, muscling his way. Sukhbir Singh Brar now from the centre back. Sukhbir Singh Brar possibly could go in, halted, quashed right away.
So finely poised here. Telugu Talents, a place in the semi-final beckons if they win. For the Golden Eagles, a win would see them back on again. Good save, but another penalty. Second he's won in the game now. And that's Mahesh Ujile. A fresh pair of legs coming into the team, the reinforcements, and been a bit of a pain in the side of the Telugu Talents. Change the keeper. In comes Gangas. So stepping up. Sukhbir Brar. Scored 3 already, make that 4. And 9 goals overall, and it's back to level. No chance there for Gangas, former Indian international. Rahul TK is back in goal at the other end. That is on now. Got a little bit of pace here. That was good defence to cut out the immediate pass. Passive play call against them. It's all going sideways. No one's driving in. Now they have. And Omin Reza saves it. It's going to be a goalkeeper ball anyway. Seen an opportunity. Well, they were all waiting. Oh, it's wasted. Oh, how unlucky. And that was the lead. Slips away and he can't believe it. Omin Reza throws his eyes to the sky. Naveen Malik on his own. Well spotted. Now let's have a look. There's the pass. No defenders.
They're trying to go in high against Rahul TK and Telugu Talents.
Telugu Talents strike back. There it is. Oof. Hard effort there. Hadia with his second. And now they sail it over the top, and Fernando Nunes.
Rahul TK. Now can go anywhere from here. 24 minutes on the clock. Score lines almost equal. Just a cat and mouse chase. Oh, well, could have gone down because we reckon it's a team timeout called. Now, it's been a great contest so far between these two teams. For some, it will be surprising the way Golden Eagles have played, but this has been their essence. It's just that been unlucky while they played down. Remember, there was a close contest earlier on where they lost by 2 goals against Telugu Talents. Well, this is where it has again come. They've really read the game pretty well. Telugu Talents are well. It could be skating on thin ice.
So he's keeping calm with his teams now, even though on the side his emotions run away with clear instructions. They've got better. The Telugu Talents in the early matches were a bit wasteful in the closing stages. They showed real signs of nerves and it got the better of them, and matches that won, like the Delhi Panzers 5-up, which they managed to lose by 2. But the Telugu Talent fans there in fine voice at the moment, getting their money's worth here today.
Davinder just had a conversation down. Now we're waiting. Oh,
let's hope not. I think there's a bit of moisture on the ground, and it has been absolutely pouring with rain this afternoon. Torrential. And there's a couple of spots of rain that have come through. And so we may have a slight delay as they're bringing on people to mop the ground. But more to the point, let's hope that it's just a little bit of residual water and that's the end of it. But they have to stop play because obviously it's dangerous for a player skidding on this floor.
Well, it takes immense grip down there and walk down. You can see how well they have to really balance their bodies in the mid-air or while they're going for the shot. We resume play then. 25 minutes on the clock. Telugu Talents leading only by a goal. Davinder is at it. The story is the same, but possibly the hero could be different down there. Oh, there it is. Nasib now. Well, trying to go in from that centre back.
Passive play call against them. They may have used 1, if not 2. The passes already! And Kudya gets it. Anil Kudya's first of the game, is 28th in the competition as we edge towards the last 5 minutes. Little sidestep and went to the left in the end. Completely wrong-footed him.
Kudya now firing when needed the most. And on the other end, Mahesh tries, but he's going on the goalkeeper time and again.
More to the point though, this time he won 2 penalties earlier, but this time the defence closed quickly and it was an attacking foul. It went against him. You can see the defenders there and he braces for impact and takes 1 for the team, and it's a turnover.
And while they go forward, Kudya is back at it, struggles this time right on that 6-metre line.
That was unlucky, but the referee said you'd taken 4 steps, although you were fouled, and then you dragged on and took 4 steps. Hence he stopped play because he just managed to get the ball into Kumar on the line.
Kudya, Davinder calls for it towards Kudya yet again. Can score, remember, from far. Davinder, well, we all know about it. Oh, Davinder Singh Buller looks at the crowd and says, I'm your man, I'm going to get the goals.
He has scored a couple of absolute pearls in this game. All 5 goals good, but 2 of them have been top draw. Absolute cannonballs. Well, divine intervention is required now for the Golden Eagles, it seems. The fans are trying to get it into the wing. Decent angle, yes, they pulled 1 back. The game is still on, prayers are answered.
But we'll have to wait and watch how long can that happen, as Telugu Talents now have really upped their game. And on the other end, the onslaughts still continues. Telugu Talents lead by 2. Or make it 3 then, because it's given. And he has been such a crucial man down there.
I think for Fernando Nunes, it's death by 1,000 cuts on the bench. Who wants to be a coach? Oh, he's going through all the pains, the ups, the downs, the nerves. His blood pressure must be off the scale. And a team timeout is called by Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh. I think they're last of the game. There it is, confirmation. And we are in the money time now with a 3-goal lead, and Nunez looked at the heavens and thought, is that it? Well, it never is in handball. We already saw because we had 3 goals in the last minute of the first half.
For any man in that position, that's how the table looks like for now. Maharashtra trying to up there. Telugu Talents really have a good chance here. They lead by 3 goals, but we have seen yesterday, in a matter of 1 minute, we've had 3 goals, or rather, last 45 seconds then.
It can happen. Nothing is over until that final whistle. It can all happen in handball. Telugu Talent fans, tension is high. Swapnil Jain there looks on. Oh.
Anxious fans, but well, we'll tell you, it's palpable across the stadium as Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh. Oh, what a save! Still continues this time between the back, and look who's come again, Bhushan Shinde.
Well, unfortunate for Rahul. TK who makes the initial save point blank. That was fantastic. It was still in play, and Shinde finishes the job off. They're back to within 2 and got 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Golden Eagles now going very deep in defence. It's a risky tactic. They've got Nasib Singh now as a second line. He's going back wide again. Tries to find a way through. That's come off a defender. Play on, they say, and the ball is long. A chance to close it again. Shinde, clever, drops it to the ground and sneaks it in underneath. And as we said before, it's not over yet.
Finally, smiles up there for the Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh fan. Courtesy, that throw from Amit Reza, and this goal from Bhushan Shinde. And oh, well, he's struggling down. And referee intervenes quickly down there. He's explaining the referee, but won't really work. Free throw down for Telugu Talents. Last 2 minutes, a lead by a goal for Telugu Talents, while we inch closer to another enthralling game.
Maybe a free throw. Singbula fouled on the way in. They've gone a little bit flatter in defence with a bit of mopping required. Just adds to the tension here as the fans try to cheer their teams on. Every attack now is crucial because every miss is an opportunity now for the others to pull away on this sensational Sunday in PHL 2023.
Well, we've had drama, we've entertainment. This again heads down to another cliffhanger then. Less than 2 minutes.
Interestingly, they've now decided to individually mark Anil Kudya, number 9, at the bottom of the picture. They've got a passive play call. Now he's got away. Passes into the wing. Oh, no angle there. But somehow puts it past the face, but no goal. He was inside. Oh, dear. The drama continues. 1.5 minutes to go.
How unlucky was that? Sukhveer Singh Brar then would be thinking every possible strategy to move it to Bhushan Shinde. Rahul TK shows who's the boss. Oh yeah, they are Telugu Talents. Now they're calming it down, slowing it down.
Oh, the agony, the tension. Rahul, brilliant with his 24th save there. Oh, that's very high. That's going to be a free throw. A goal now, 45 seconds to go, could be enough, but we did have 3 in the last minute of the first half. Oh.
Well, who would want to be in that position, either as a coach or as a team owner and leader? Now, from the 9-meter mark, Telugu Talents can seal it from here. Oh, pretty well saved, and here it is. Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh surge ahead in search of a goal with that man. Oh, he's missed. Look at that.
Oh dear, and that was probably their last chance. They've got to go man to man now. Right, he will have nightmares about that tonight. He's played such a great game, Punya. But he will just think about that, and the final team timeout used very wisely. Fernando Nunez had kept it. Oh, Punya. Well, a smile still, such a sporting man, Swapnil Jain there. He's enjoyed every match despite the result. But for the Telugu Talents, they know, and that's why I'm sure he stopped playing. You're going to face man-to-man defence now, guys. So stay calm. He's going to ask Rahul TK to be just outside his goal and be handy, but don't go too far out. And just stay calm. Take the free throws. You've got 15 seconds to hang on.
15 seconds is what Telugu Talents, while the fans are on the edge of their seats. Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh just about, well, the hearts are racing at 100 miles per hour now. Telugu Talent fans are equally anxious, I'll tell you what. We've just had one tie so far in this contest. Well, we really don't know. That has been the nature.
So here we go. Play continues. The clock ticks away relentlessly. Remember, free throw is good. That's fine, that's good. That's good for Telugu Talents. Free throw. Take it slowly. That's what he's saying. Slow down, slow down. And there it goes. And by the skin of their teeth, the Telugu Talents hang on for a win against the brave Golden Eagles. Anup Singh left dejected. It was so close. But the Telugu Talents had a 3-goal lead at the end. Uttar Pradesh closed right back again, but it wasn't to be. The Telugu Talents did enough. Poor old Punya missed a chance to level it with a superb save by Rahul TK. And he's going to be having sleepless night about that tonight, but I hope he can put it behind him because the 20-year-old played a superb game.
And with that, Telugu Talents become the second team to qualify for the semis in the inaugural Premier Handball League. We've seen Maharashtra and men do that, and this, well, they would have been praying right from the start because Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh take nothing away from there. They've seen 2 days, 2 back-to-back, the likes of Garvit Gujarat and also Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh. What a game of handball we've had.
So there's confirmation of the score, 26-25. The Telugu Talents win the match and qualify for the semi-finals. They become the second team to do it, joining the Maharashtra men. And we now have a 4-horse race for the last 2 semi-final places. And Golden Eagles will look back on this and see this as a huge opportunity missed. But they are still in contention. They can still do it. And there is the man, Rahul TK, top of the tree with 139 saves, 24 of them today. What a performance by the Telugu Talents keeper.
Inspiring to say the least. He started out from there, and then it's been 24 saves with that save efficiency down. What a man. What saves. Sleepless nights then to all those offenses which were created. And certainly drive it through.
Well, he has played so many outstanding matches. He really has been absolutely brilliant.
And while the fans celebrate, we have what has been a game. And we have Isha down there with the winning coach then.
Congratulations, Coach Nunes. With that win, Telugu Talents are in the playoffs. How thrilled are you to be in the clear?
Well, thank you very much, first of all. I think the boys, they made a really good job tonight. We was expecting for a really tough game from the UP side. But as I said always, if we play our game, we can beat all the teams. And if they believe in their capacity, it's possible to do.
Now, like you said, despite winning, UP gave you quite the fight. What words of wisdom did you impart on your team during halftime when the score was tied?
Well, I tried to explain them and to put in the mind that we need to play more calm. We don't need to run behind the result. We need to play our game slowly, with brain, not with the heart. And after that, if we play hard in defense, as we practice, the final result it will be this all the time, if you work hard on defense. It was all the same message at the halftime.
Those are definitely some words of wisdom. Now, Coach, building up for the playoffs ahead, the big playoffs, what areas do you think your team needs to improve on?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
What areas do you think your team needs to improve on going into the big playoffs?
How we are looking for the playoff? Well, we expect now inside of the playoff, everything can happen. We don't have any chance to, if you have a bad result, we don't have time to change because it's playoff. If you lose, you go out. If you win, you continue. But I believe in my boys. I believe in all the structure of the club. And I'm almost sure that the next games we will play with the same seriously and we'll do our job in the playoff. We will continue.
With that being said, were you nervous in that last minute there?
The last minute?
Yeah.
It's normal. They put the defense more open, more deep, to create problems, but it's not easy to play this kind of defenses in the last minute because the guys are nervous. The time that 15 seconds seems 15 minutes, and but well, felt for nice sound. It's good.
Well played. Congratulations once
Thank you
again, and
very
best of
much.
luck for the
Thank you.
playoffs. Back to you, Combs.
Thank you, Isha. Well, there he was, Fernando Nunes, and the reactions, well, of a coach who's been animated down right from the start. And what a performance then from Telugu Talents. Held the nose till the end. While they just get that. And that's how, well, Telugu Talents qualifying for that semi-final then. 12 points. They've done really well. While we have the next game on, it'll be the likes of Garvit Gujarat. They can have it. While we have a look at the highlights then. Started off pretty quick for these teams down there. We had the initial attacks coming in from Golden Eagles, Uttar Pradesh. Rahul Tikit tried his level best. Davinder started that firing all round while they pushed ahead. And the onslaughts were regular down for Telugu Talents, but on the other end, the Golden Eagles, Uttar Pradesh, never really were behind from the start, and that's what really helped them because they knew Telugu Talents cannot be left away with a lot of lead down there. Changes came in quickly while they pushed ahead in that first half that they had, and Sukhveer Singh Brar, along with a lot of these changes, got the goals back again, and that man has been relentless. And then this, what a strike that from Kailash. While penalties were being taken, were being scored on either ends, the onslaught continued for Telugu Talents down. Well, it's been a titillating first half down. Well, Sukhveer Singh was there. Well, they were first half, they were 14 all, while the last 1 minute saw 3 goals in that first half, and eventually this was that goal from the other end. While, and then it was a couple of infringements down, but never really mattered as they were continuing their onslaught from either ends. Quick in reaction, trying to get the goals. Saves were done. Rahul Tikit and Omid Reza contesting evenly. Davinder Singh has been exceptional while they were down there. Such has been that man's contribution. And then Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh has surged really ahead. That's how the story looked like. Disappointment some, happiness somewhere. And while we look at the stats then, well, 56 shots there for Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh. The goals are there. When it comes down to the efficiency, 57% that for, but in terms of turnovers, pretty much same. But the saves is where it made the difference, 24. And just that 1-2 minute suspension. While we gear up down for the next part, stay tuned. Welcome back then. What an enthralling game of handball we have witnessed today. Telugu Talents becoming the second team to qualify for the semi-finals of this flagship Premier Handball League. Well, they've had nerves of steel, disappointments on the other end, while the full-time score has been, and smiles for this man. And that's how, in fact, the points table look like. Maharashtrian men becoming that first team, eventually Rajasthan Patriots, and the next game, well, Garvat Gujarat have a chance to rake up ahead. And we have Ishaji down there for the presentation.
Welcome everyone to the post-match presentation of Telugu Talents versus Golden Eagles UP. The Talents sealed the deal in the 21st match of the Premier Handball League. I'd like to thank our sponsors, The Fun News, Fan Code, and Wonder Cement. Joining us in the presentation today are Mr. Bhuvan Goel, Honorable Justice, High Court of Rajasthan, Mr. Vivek Lodha, Promoter Premier Handball League, Vihan Lodha, Young Supporter Premier Handball League, Mr. Abhishek Reddy, Promoter Telugu Talents, Ms. Prita Jain, HOD Economics, the Sri Ram School, Gurugram, Ms. Priya Jain, Director, Pavna Group, Mr. Anandeshwar Pandey, South Asian Handball Federation, and Mr. Jay Singh, Associate VP, AHI. Now it's time for the Goal of the Match Award. I'd request Ms. Priya Jain, Mr. Anandeshwar Pandey, and Mr. Jay Singh to present the award to Devinder Singh Bhullar. And next up is the Moment of the Match Award. I'd request Mr. Abhishek Reddy and Ms. Prita Jain to present the award to Sukhveer Singh Brar. Finally, it's time for the Player of the Match Award. The award will be presented by Mr. Bhuvan Goel, Mr. Vivek Lodha, and Vihan Lodha. And the most valuable player of the match of the Premier Handball League is Kailash Patel. Big congratulations to all of the winners, and that brings us to the end of the post-match presentation. Thanks, everyone.
And well, while we had a thrilling contest, we gear up for the second in the sensational Sunday. Well, Delhi Panthers are up against Garvat Gujarat. Well, we have this next on the other end of the short break that we're getting in. Action. Welcome back then. We are ready for match 22, match day 11. Gurvind Gujarat take on Delhi Panzers live from the Savai Mansingh Indoor Stadium in Jaipur. We've had Gurvind Gujarat, what an incredible game. Has come back from a thrilling contest while they were down. This is what really panned out in that last game against Maharashtra Ironmen. Well, thrilling contest, red cards being served down, goals, flurry of it. And then eventually Maharashtra Ironmen, well, they held the nerves till the end while they were pushing it out. And while we get ready then, move ahead, we have Paul Bray down there with the coach of Gurvind Gujarat.
Well, hello, we are with MC Vidugopal, the head coach of Gurvind Gujarat. Thank you for joining us today. You have a very important match now coming up against the Delhi Panzers. How are you feeling about this game?
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. This match is a very important one. If we win them, we are close to qualifying for the semi-final. It's a very important match for us. Technically, I would say, I think if we beat them and then another 2 matches, we will qualify for the semi-finals. We had very close matches. Unfortunately, we were on the losing side.
Well, we're talking about that match yesterday, of course. You suffered a painful defeat against the Maharashtra Ironman in the dying seconds of the game, and that was a real hard blow. But you must have been really heartened by some great performances from your players.
We were very disheartened by the loss, but we had prepared well for that. Technically, we have tried to put it in the game, and my players, I would say, gave their hearts out. And it was just dying moments we lost the game. And it's just bad luck, sheer bad luck.
I really did feel for you, but I thought it was really nice that they all stayed together at the end of the game.
Yes.
There was a real sense of unity, and we've got to get past this, and we've shown how well we can play today. Let's move on.
Definitely, sir, definitely, yes. That has united our team together, and we hope to do well in the coming matches. We definitely will try and do our best.
Well, talking about those coming matches, what do you feel are your chances then of going through to the semi-finals?
Well, we are positive, sir. We always enter the arena with a will to win. And then it's the game. We'll try and win it, God willing, with all our strengths. We'll try to do our best.
Well, I wish you all the very best for the rest of the competition, and thank you for your time today.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, there he was, the Gurvind Gujarat coach, pretty much optimistic about how things are panning out. He's been on the receiving end, heartbreaking game that he had yesterday, but such are the spirits down. While Gurvind Gujarat fans are turning up in yellow then. And while we have a look at that last game which they had, and that's how things have gone by in the last game round. Gurvind Gujarat playing Delhi Panzers in a closely contested battle. While they were pushing forward, Delhi Panzers were raking it all up at the start, and it was evenly contested to say the least, but as they pushed ahead, Delhi Panzers were really getting in the goals on time, and then Gurvind Gujarat was struggling in a couple of areas which really made them push down. Then a couple of goals eventually coming down, and that's how the story has been then for Gurvind Gujarat. While the fans come down there, well, while the players and the teams win the sport, we have the Duffner News contest of the day. Well, you answer that on Instagram and you'll be amongst the winners then. The question down, who amongst the following is not a goalkeeper? Put down your options, A, B, C, D.
Everybody put your hands in the air. Hands in the air. Hands in the air.
That could be an omen, and a draw with Uttar Pradesh, but lost their other 3 games. And they need to get points here today. And they'll be looking for that, in fact, 4-game defeats. But they've been very close, and what's been nice with the Gurvind Gujarat team is they're very adaptable. They adapt well to their opponents, they find solutions. And of course, yesterday, that painful defeat to Maharashtra Ironmen by 1 goal. Dream 11, starting 7. In goal, it will be Shafifi, of course. Having Katka on the line, on the wings, Urrehman and Gangas. And across the back, it's Mohit Gangas, Thakur and Singh Nain. So there's the captain, Katka, will be so key there. The last 3 results, 3 defeats. 1 goal, 6 goals and 5 goals, but the Maharashtra Ironman at the top there, they lost by a penalty with seconds to go. It was heartbreak because frankly I think they deserved a draw. But they have a chance still to qualify for the semi-final. Nothing is over yet. There is Shafifi, who's had a superb performance. Team's looking very focused here and ready for the encounter. And the coach we were speaking to, as you saw, saying confident we're going to make it, and having Katka as ever leads from the front.
And on the other end, of course, the Delhi Panthers are coming for their 7th game after suffering a big loss against the table toppers Maharashtra Ironmen. While they've had some new players coming in, they have director Manoj Nain, and we have the Delhi Panthers then. And well, they've had a mixed run after now, coming after 3 back-to-back losses. They lost to Telugu Talents before their last game against the like of Maharashtra Ironmen. But played 6, 1-2 now. They have that winning mindset. They know how that feels, but have lost 4 with 4 points. And the Delhi Panthers have a statement to make here while they come down in all red to the Savai Mansingh Indoor Stadium. Now fans have blocked it while we look forward to that Dream 11 starting 7 then. And between that sticks we are having it's back towards Rakesh, who makes his way inside alongside Gangas in that right back, and Dinesh in that left back position. The captain along with that Jasmeet Singh will be striking up front. Elawat there with 40 goals in his kitty. And new recruitment down there, while you just mentioned about him. Ramesh Chandra has come in alongside the injured Mintu Sardar. Delhi Panthers will be trying everything they can into this contest.
So the team's final warm-up here, such an important game for both coaches. There is the Delhi Panthers head coach, Jaswant Singh, and his team in 4th place at the moment with 4 points, just 1 ahead of his opponents today. So it really is tight, as we're down to a 4-horse race now for the remaining 2 semi-final places. The referees for today's match from Kuwait, Dalal Al Nasim and Mali Al Enezi. So let's have a look then at the Dream 11 star players. Having Katka on the line has done a superb job for Garvit Gujarat. Shafifi in goal, another one has been outstanding, and Mohit Gangas with power at the back. But Sardo in goal has had his moments for the Delhi Panthers, while Deepak Alawat has scored 40 goals in the competition so far. So the final cheer. Garvit Gujarat, in yesterday's match against the Maharashtra Ironmen, lost by that single goal, but Avin Katka stood out with his 8 goals and 2 assists. But sadly for him, it would be a painful memory, despite the heroics. At the other end, Deepak Alawat, their last match was also against the Maharashtra Ironman, as it happens, which they lost 31-40. But he scored 7 goals and had 2 assists. He did all he could, but the team came up short against the on-form side here. We've seen some great performances by players here, but at the end of the day, it is also about team sport. So here's the head-to-head then. Katka, 33 goals, 3 assists and 66% efficiency. While for Deepak Alawat, 40 goals, 24 assists, which is superb. Of course, he's a back player, 62% success rate. So let's have a look at the full lineup. This is Garvit Gujrat, the starting 7 down the left-hand side. On the right, plenty of experience there, Dinesh. But we also have Ramesh Chandra. We'll see how things go there on the other side. So let's have a look then at the full lineup for Delhi Panthers. And we're just talking about in Ramesh Chandra, who will start today in his very first game. Deepak Alawat, the captain, will be there. So we are just about ready. It must surely be time for the countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. India, Kerala, Handball!
And here we go then, the Delhi Panthers in the red shirts and black shorts throw off this match, playing from left to right against Garvit Gujrat in the yellow shirts and black shorts on day 11 of the Premier Handball League here in the Sawai Mansingh Indoor Arena in Jaipur. All to play for.
And the match is in Jaipur, but the stadium has been painted yellow with the fans from Garvit Gujrat flocking in. And immediately Delhi Panthers watch out for that man. Alawat alongside Nain this time. Nain from a distance. Off towards Alawat! Starts the game. And Sunday in style.
Well, what a player he is. He goes around the defence, keeps going, finds that gap in the end. The last defender, well, he had to pick really Gangas, and he went for the winger instead and left the door open. And so Garvit Gujrat back again now. Little crossover, long-range shot. Harinder Singh, who's been carrying a knee injury and has been struggling for the last 2 games. And as each match has gone on, he's looked as if he's been in more and more pain. Tends to be used only in attack to give him some respite. All the way through. Tarun Thakur gets Garvit Gujrat underway with his 19th goal of the competition. The loser here will really have their back to the wall in terms of qualifying for the semi-finals. So Thakur in the centre. Ashraf Nain is in that left back. Thakur has now moved, the ball is stolen, a fumble. He needs support, lobs it over. 3 players. Oh, great save, Sador, who celebrates in great style.
It looked like Will had to make a statement out of that with all the goals that he's conceded early.
Well, I must correct myself. I got carried away. Rakesh Alawat is the player who makes the save. Meanwhile, at the other end, I didn't want to let that moment pass. It was a good save.
Happens to all. And on the other end, well, not given.
Free throw. He got fouled on the way through. So back they come again. Alawat already on 2 goals. The captain into the wing. There's no space there. He'll come back again. Singh. Oh, good block. Come out early and hit hard. That's the defence mantra, and Ashraf Nain does just that. He comes out immediately and catches him at 9 metres. Passive play call now against Garvit Gujrat, and that means you've got 4 passes to get the shot away. And it's Harinder Singh to the rescue with a first goal of the game for him.
Well, we've had a couple of them coming in. I remember we have the likes of Amit Gangas, who scored the most goals in a match in the Premier Handball League, 17 against the Panthers. Win Khatkar is there as well. Scored 8 in that last game. This time, Delhi Panthers through and through on Avijay's legs. But the game continues as the captain surges ahead. Amit Khatkar there. Garvit Gujrat have a chance, and well, they make it count. And quickly, well, we've seen goals at either ends.
Well, big celebrations at the other end there as the new player Ramesh Chandra is coming to the side today as a replacement for the injured Mintu Sada. Scores his first goal of the Premier Handball League. But straight down the other end, Thakur is back in action again.
Panzers have a chance this time. Nan struggles down. He's been brought down near that 6-meter line.
Defending inside the area, it's going to be a penalty. It's instructions given by the coach there, Jaswant Singh, to Jasmeet Singh. Maybe thinking about changing his right back. Up steps Deepak Alawat. Scored 11 penalties in the competition so far. And beats Shafifi, who hasn't quite got into his stride just yet.
Well then, that was a goal. And while we enter the 5th minute, it's been 7 goals already. And talk about the stats then. Arun Thakur then highest there with the assist. 50 then for his team. The wait and watch is to contribute towards the conversion, which is important, along with the assist. Rainder is back at it.
Oh, and that's a 2-minute suspension. So after scoring his first goal, then the frustration follows. Have a look again. Although, well, I've got some sympathy for him. I'd say that was maybe more shoulder than it was neck, but it's gone either way. And so Chandra, as I said, after the elation of scoring his first goal, now has a 2-minute suspension.
Gujarat. This time, oh, well, tried to go above. Comfortably collected there, the goalkeeper there. Panzers.
Rakesh Alawat making a save. Interesting, he's actually the player who's been used the least of the 3 goalkeepers. Jaswant Singh, an inspired choice so far today. He's made a couple of excellent saves.
The man has won 2 bronze in senior nationals. Rakesh Alawat there. While he tries to get his feet grounded in this contest. Panzers are in. So is Ashok Nain for them. Alawat strikes from the top. Oh, brilliant first little dummy down. Jasmeet. Nain will go for it, and Nain will strike it with a panache.
That was a very nice goal. They were patient. There were times when you thought if they try now, that wouldn't be the right time. Oh, spins off. Harinder Singh gets his second. Trading goals at the moment. There was that effort at the other end. Which he'll be very happy with. They were short-handed. And then the reply.
Panzers now just have that goal, and there it is. Tarun Thakur then completed 50 of those assists. Really been handy then for the Gujarat side. Well, Panzers with 5 goals now in 7 minutes. They have to be careful about that, man. What a pass, laser pass then. Quickly chooses to give it back. Oh, stumbles upon Alavijay, gets his left leg into it.
Well, Shafifi Alavijay there with the save. And that's a free throw. Tight call. Let's have a look again at the save. And he just managed to reach back across to make that save. That's his 68th save. He's the 5th top-rated keeper in the competition at the moment. And another save by Alawat wouldn't have counted anyway, because the attacker took off and landed inside the area before he got the ball away. So frustration for Naveen Pangal.
Panzers are back towards the will again. We're watching an evenly contested battle. That is, in fact, we've seen this trend in the last couple of games that we've had. Closely contested battle is what really been defining this. Oh, this time ballooned it over, out of sight and probably out of that ground.
Yep, I think that's going to be somewhere in the football field next door, I would imagine now, with a bit of light. In the morning, I'm sure they'll find it.
Sure, he's trying to better that up sometimes while he's down there. Got with Gujarat. Tarun Thakur. Swiftly pushing ahead. Harinder this time, well, has a long jump, is quite tall. Remember, Alawat tries to go up.
He comes back again, putting in a big shift. Harinder Singh. He's actually a bit more mobile today than he was in the last 2 games. Physio's done a good job. Let's see how that lasts. He sends that one firing past the corner, though. Didn't quite frame it at all. Looked at the referees for something, but it just wasn't there. I just need to remind them, we've only got 4 balls at the table, by the way, guys, so try not to throw too many out of the park.
Alawat quickly pushes ahead. Now Ashok Nain and Elawat, we've seen them create that space down, while Elawat does the job of the scoring. Nain tries to create the space. Elawat, oh, what a strike! Lightning speed into the back of the net.
So 2-goal lead for Delhi Panzers. 4 of those goals coming courtesy of Deepak Alawat. Dummies the shot and then runs through into the space. Very nicely done. Jaswant Singh's happy. That's the main thing.
Massive power onto that, and you can see him strike. It's been incredible. Now, oh, he's going down. One bounce, and that will be given. Look contentious for the start at least, but the referees confirm. And Garvit Gujarat now inching closer then to the equalizer. It's just 10 minutes now. Quickly, even while we moved from that last game encounter, last thrilling encounter, this one expected to be on the same lines. Ashok Nain has gotten better while the tournament has progressed. And they have diversity in scoring then. This time they have the like of Jasmeet who comes in and fires.
Well, it was a lovely service to him by Ashok Nain, who drew the last defender and then released the ball for Jasmeet Singh to score his first, and they're pressing home their advantage here. The wingers are free. They've got to think wide if they can. Well, they don't need to, because Avin Katkar is available in the centre. His 34th goal of the competition. 4 times Indian national champion.
Did pretty well down there. Got that ball placed perfectly between. And we can see down wire the likes of Harinder Singh and also Avin Katkar are equaling that Ashok Nain and Elawat partnership. Oh, sloppy there. While he had the first one, Elawat still strikes in. Elawat! Below Powder's time with the scoring as well. Now the fans are pouring in support. Massive there for Gujarat. Delhi Panzers have the task down on the field, while also with the spectators, and they can get loud, mind you.
Yeah. Here on sensational Sunday, fans enjoying the game, and boy am I glad the drums are on the other side. They were next to us the other day. It was deafening. So that's going to be a free throw. Back they'll come again. Kuwaiti referees alert to little tricks of the trade in amongst the defence. Goes for the throw. Well, both the defenders pushed up on Harinder Singh. He looked like the danger, but he served the ball up nicely to Avin Katkar for his second, and it's all square.
Well, you've seen Harinder go a lot of times from there, from a distance he can score, but this time you've seen him pass the ball a lot more to Avin Katkar, who successfully converts it right away. Panzers now. In fact, the Garvit Gujarat side have equalized. Delhi Panzers in the 12th minute. In towards Ashok Nain. Well, that was another magnificent shot to the back of the net. And
well, absolute cracker there to beat Dinesh, who's gone into goal after Shafifi Alavijay. I'm afraid managed just the one save so far. Oh, how unlucky! How unlucky for Alawat. The rebound goes straight in behind him. He's still feeling it as well off his back.
I saw that coming, did he? Elawat on the other end, quick little turn, while the referee intervenes.
Free throws given. Let's have a look at this again. Shot comes off, hits him on the back, and then goes into the goal. It's so unlucky.
Elawat. Oh, well, he's trying those ambitious shots.
Well, it's come off a defender and gone behind. It'll be a throw-in from the corner. Possession still with the Panzers, coming up to 13 minutes played. Good defence, but they managed to get the ball out to the wing. Delhi Panzers. And problems in goal at the moment for Garvit Gujarat. Meanwhile, first goal of the game for Dinesh Kumar.
Well, Dinesh has been pretty decent there with 35 saves so far at the start of this match. But every game is a new one. Elawat surges forward for Delhi Panzers. The men in red, are raking it up. Shot with power, but well, the story was something different down there.
The free throw, referee's pointing to the spot there where they want the free throw taken from. It was a nice save, well, they won't count in the stats for Dinesh, but at least it'll boost his confidence. at the other end, Alawat has been playing superbly, I have to say. He's made a good start, and that's always a confidence booster for the defence. So a patient build-up. Switch back again. Long range, well read, Dinesh. The ball is inside. And eventually picked up again. Oof, they're playing it close. Delhi Panzers leaving two players at the back there to stop. Quick passes out to the wingers. It is again. Got both hands on it. It's a good cover.
They've seen Alawat stretch the game as well wide. He tries to maneuver. Garbhit Gujrat on the counter. Oh! And that will be given. Smiles then for the Garbhit Gujrat fans while the conversion was successful down.
Well, a very slow shot in the end, but goalkeeper caught a little by surprise and a little too far forwards. And the ball just lobbed gently over him. So back they come again. They're playing a 6-0 defence, Garbhit Gujrat at the moment, not afraid to push up deep when they need to. Ah! Well, a little bit of a let-off there. I mean, Gangas just didn't come up and block in defence. Let the man turn him and go in.
Brilliant goal on the other end. Delhi Panthers are not really going to give up on anything. They're in for a penny, they're in for a pound. Everything, they're going to gobble it. Harinder is there. Tarun Thakur, most number of assists. Another one should be successful. And well, Alawat there inside, locks it right away.
Wow, what a let-off, but what a save, Alawat. Oh, and equalled at the other end by Dinesh. Gets a foot on it, goes to the side and the throw-in. Alawat is coming for a quick chat at the table. He's got to keep an eye out, though. In the last match, we had Omid Reza having a word with his coach while the others were attacking behind him. It's a bit of an easy goal. That's a bit embarrassing when it happens.
Certainly could be. Why the Delhi Panthers now from the 7-meter mark. Well, he was struggling down. Seen so many such infringes down.
So a bit of mopping required, I think, at the moment. So the play will resume very shortly. And it's nicely poised at the moment, midway through the first half.
Panthers trying to get it through Alawat. We really like how he calculates every move, not really going every shot that he has, falling from a distance. But Nan will go this time. Dinesh, another save for him. Quickly on the turn, a long pass, 2 in red. And now comes 3. In fact, 4 for Gujarat. Tarun Thakur, well, perhaps drop assisting there. Amit Gangas there. He's waiting for it. The man, in fact, was had 17 goals. Miskiri Arendar this time. He's been kept nullified there somehow.
That's a free throw. The player was moving, but they felt the angle was so closed anyway that I think they just didn't give him anything more than the free throw. So the attack comes, a little shimmy. That's quickly released, now into the wing, now there's space, oh, and off the post! Oh, the follow-up taken beautifully. Rehman's first goal of the game. Did very well, caught it on the fly, shot before he landed.
Panthers and Garbhit Gujrat, 18 minutes on the clock, 20 goals so far, 10 each. The men in red, and for the one in yellow, Garbhit Gujrat and Delhi Panthers immediately kept out while the referee whistle went ahead. Alawat is playing maximum time down, they're not really being substituted. Ashok, and they know they're the crucial assets. Oh, this time from far, Dinesh there. Another one, easy save rather for that man down there. Was pulled off some fine saves as well, this contest.
So in defence goes Harpreet Singh for Delhi Panthers, only being used in defence. He's coming on each time and resting some of the back players for the Delhi Panthers, while at the other end it's the new player, Manoj Nain, number 22, who's been substituting Harinder Singh between attack and defence. Little handoff, some of the passes just deserting. That's a slap on the hand, and that's going to be a free throw. You're allowed to take the ball cleanly if you just get the ball, but any contact with the hand is a free throw. Looking to release the ball to the line, but his arm well held. That was good, solid defending by Dinesh Kumar.
While you're watching and wondering why are the players touching their shoes down there, probably to get a little resin onto the ball. While they do that, Harinder is that man, and now, well, he was seen limping yesterday. This time round,
he's won the penalty. He's done very well indeed. He has battled through the pain barrier. He's done a great job for his team. So up to the line steps Mohit Gangas. 8 penalties scored so far. Alawat comes a long way forwards. It doesn't put him off at all. Talked about this before. Goalkeepers have a choice. Come forwards, cut the angle a little bit for the shooter. You don't see so much of the goal, but the goalkeeper has less time to react. Or sit back, give a bigger angle. It gives you more time to react. It's still a nanosecond, mind you. Not much in it. Around comes Ashok Nain, looking for the line. It's going to be a free throw. The Panzers with Ramesh Chandra on the line, their new player coming in today. Into the wing, that's good play, and nicely worked goal, it won't count. Steps on the line. And the long pass down the court to Amit Gangas is wasted, and the ball comes straight back up the court. Little shimmy there into the wing. Yes, good angle. Leans down and the goalkeeper takes the bait. He drops his shoulder a bit and he puts it over his shoulder. Really nice technique.
Got that pretty fired up for Delhi. Harinder is back again and just sliding in through from that right back. In from the wing poker with Gujarat. Brilliantly put into the corner. And it's yet again that man, Mohammad Suja. Fires pretty well from the left wing.
He took the pace off the ball. He dropped his wrist underneath it a bit. We tend to call a broken wrist shot, so he got a fast arm, but actually the ball travels slowly. It kind of tricks the keeper into reacting a bit too fast. Oh, and another ball goes wild here. I might just set up a business at half-time, actually selling some handballs, if anyone's interested. You can pass the word round.
Well,
we've had quite a few.
I know, right? well, still trying to fetch out balls in for us. The
come back again. There goes my business.
Finish.
So they build up again. This is how it stands at the moment. If Garvi Gujarat would win it, they would go ahead of Delhi Panzers and get themselves in that top 4 that gets you a semi-final place, but of course still wouldn't secure their place. But as we get into this final stage of this preliminary stage of the competition, every match is becoming critical. Oh, smuggled past the keeper. Another lovely goal. Bhupendra Gangas.
Score time and again from there. The players, while they attempt to try to defend him down there, it's proved to be a little too quick. Allow it this time off again towards the left wing there. Arun Thakur. Harinder this time will go forward for it. And well,
it's a penalty. Well, he is putting in the work again here. That's good play. Sidesteps. And you can see he's been pulled very high, but the defender's also inside the area, Dinesh Kumar. So once again, it's Mohit Gangas. Oh, plants it in the top corner. And they edge back in front again. No luck there for Nitin Kumar in goal. He's had 5 penalty saves so far, but not this time.
there are Dinesh. Now they continue the play. Dinesh has been tested.
Yeah, and, just mopping the floor. Sorry. But it's that ball was retrieved by a spectator who now won't be able to read a newspaper for the next 3 days. There's so much resin on it. Yeah, when you pick it up, I've seen balls stay stuck to shirts where they've had to peel it off the shirt of a player. But it does allow them to make these amazing spin shots you see. and get better grip and do the one-handed catches when they're in mid-air.
Well, I think a lot of Indian players down there as well have really acclimatized pretty well to this. While you push forward Delhi Panthers. Oh, well, he's collected down quickly. Referee intervenes down.
It's going to be a 2-minute suspension for the new player today, Manoj Nain. Yeah, caught him very high. And so he's off, and just to boot, he gets a lecture from the coach. It's always difficult coming in midway through a competition like this and having to fit in straight away. Done well. We've seen already players in the first match today with coming in, and as the game went on, they edged in. I'm sure he will too, find his place in the team. But he's done a decent job so far.
Decent job so far from them, while Panthers look forward to get that yet again towards Ramesh Chandra now. Moving in inside. Now Ashok Nain from the rather left back position into the center. Well, and that was there inside. Ashok Nain pulls off a rollicking strike again. Quite astonishing from the move that he made, straight into the back.
It's lovely style on that shot. Got lots of power on it. They've taken off their goalkeeper while they've got the suspension running. Garvid Gujrat put on the extra attacker. Tarun Thakur comes into the centre. Meanwhile, little sidestep, and immediately he's in the thick of it, tries to find a way through there, but the defence closes very quickly. A good tall lineup in the centre of the defence, Delhi Panthers. Harinder Singh. Oh, what a shame. That could have been classic. Well, they're saying, was he being pushed? And the referees are saying, yeah, but if you want to take the shot, then you've taken the shot, or you take the free throw on this occasion.
More of a rather uncanny shot, trying to move it back in reverse gear. But Panthers lucky not to have conceded that. Oh, this time from the top, Dinesh there. Not even one of the tallest keepers, but mind you, we can really reach out if it matters the most. But what matters most right now is Delhi Panthers have a goal.
Yeah, he's 178, which he's not very tall for a keeper, but he compensates by attacking really well. But the thing is, he probably attacked just a little too soon on that occasion. He's come off again. They put on the extra attacker. They've got to get him back on again. There's an empty goal. Well, no one got there in time. And they don't come easier than that for Ashok Nain. 5th goal of the game. And from one behind, a couple of quick goals.
Well, you spoke to the coach down there, proper Paul. Pretty sure his coach will be confident about his team with the kind of performances that they've given yesterday. Certainly works way much better. You have a game like that.
Yeah, they showed great character yesterday, because even when the Ironmen managed to pull away with 2 or 3, they constantly came back. They didn't lose their nerve, and they found solutions. So there is Dinesh, who's made 5 saves so far, 42% save efficiency. Came in after the Iranian keeper Shafifi Al-Avijay misfired a little earlier on, and he's doing his bit now. And Delhi Panthers, though, have managed to take a 2-goal lead with just about 5 minutes of the match remaining.
Well, I think it's pretty well to kind of rotate your players, because you lose out a lot of players through injuries probably. And it's all about survival of the fittest then in this contest. Sensational Sunday builds up. Young fans, old fans, people working from office. Remember, it was a Sunday. No better way to spend it down in the Savai Man Singh Indoor Stadium. Off we go then, Garvid Gujrat trailing by 2 goals against Delhi Panthers.
So a bit of work left to do here as we go into the last 5 minutes of the first half. All the way around, not a great shot. Straight down the middle, a comfortable save for Alawat. Well, comfortable is not the word. He took it in the stomach. I'm sure it's not comfortable that way, but comfortable in terms of technique. Just had to not move.
That's pretty well there, denying the goal. Well, they'll probably put anything down there to save a goal. Every goal matters. It's not that we're pretty long, starving, that their goals coming quick. Just like Ashok Nain moves it forward. This time Jasmeet off towards Elawat. In from the left, Dinesh takes another one on his stomach on the other end.
Well, great save by Dinesh. Not the best of shots, which is a shame because it was a lovely build-up. Really nice work by the Delhi Panzers. Cross on one side, then a quick left pass and move it on quickly for a big angle. And that's a penalty. He was in motion. And it's going to be another 2-minute suspension. And Jaswant Singh is not too happy for him. He's on his second now. He's one away from a red card. They'd be allowed to replace him after that, but the fact that he was still in motion there, you can see him backing into the winger, is what cost him. And so Saudor comes back in goal, who's only saved one penalty so far in this competition. Mohigangas puts it away effortlessly. 3 penalties scored. He stood a little bit to one side, invited it to that side, and he accepted the invitation.
And so, Panthers now just a slender lead then of a goal. Chandra serving his suspension. They're struggling down there while a pool of players in yellow circled him down, and looks like a timeout it is then for the Delhi Panthers. The coach there calling it right away.
Yeah, team timeout now. Both teams have used one of their team. We've got 3.5 minutes of this half remaining. David Gujarat will be keen to pull things level psychologically, at least for the break, would be good. For Delhi Panzers then, so far, we've had 15 goals from 26 shots, 58% efficiency, just about there, maybe a tad on the low side, and 6 saves with 12 assists all round. And on the other side, for David Gujarat, it's 14 goals from 23, 61% efficiency, marginally better, 8 saves and 9 assists. Both teams having 1 steal.
We're back then from starter. Less than 4 minutes to go now in this first half. Delhi Panthers and Garvit Gujarat battling it out strong. This time a free right wing there and a free goal for him as well. And a courtesy to that beautiful assist down. He's lying down the dormant, and why he could just push that over Dinesh into the back.
Got there in the end, Amit Gangas. It's a carbon copy from the other end. Anything you can do, we can do too.
Chandra with less than 1 minute to serve. Going to come back. Probably the coach will be thinking now, because he has 2 suspensions already. They won't want to lose him. Well, the player can be replaced down, but being crucial now. Quickly, Gujarat, and it'll be Amit Gangas. Oh, that's missed.
One of those days, I'm afraid. Amit Gangas sails it past the post, and MC Vidugopal, the coach, it just needs application. It's not been for the want of chances.
Went in quickly there, eventually just trying to push it through that top left, and it sailed up actually away from the goal. Elawat, Shokne, they've had another player walking in as well. Ramesh Chandra has been brought back to the peril, but they still continue. Panzers with now less than 2 minutes into this first half. Elawat, oh, that was dropped in. He worked there.
Goalkeeper ball, the ball goes over the back line. The last touch coming off Bhupendra Gangas, the referees say. And back come Garvit Gujarat. 1.5 minutes to go. This time it's in, a little bounce. Under the keeper, commits himself early. Nur Rehman with 3 goals today. He's found a little bit of form again. He's been up and down, started really strongly. Went a bit off the ball. That's his 20th of the competition.
Brilliantly done down there.
Oh, into the keeper. Well, was it in his face?
It looks like it is. While they take that conversation down with the referee.
So off goes number 5 for Delhi Panthers, Bhupendra Gangas. Let's have a look again. Yeah. Oh, wow. Goalkeeper goes down just to make sure the referees have seen it, I think, but he's going to feel that. He seems to be up and okay now. It was almost more a statement, I felt, to be honest, although I'm not saying it wouldn't have been painful. But goalkeepers, well, they're known for being slightly mad to stand there and take those hits at that kind of speed. Oh, again.
We've had drama, entertainment, a little bit of theatrics as well, while the fans enjoy the goal from Gurvit Gujarat. This time, the legs up allowed there. Now the coach is giving him advice down.
So into the last 30 seconds of the first half. And as we said before, psychologically always nice to equalise when you're a goal down in the last minute. Just to make sure that no one has any bragging rights at the break. Clock is ticking away relentlessly. 10 seconds. Hopefully they've got an eye on it. Looks to the back. Yes, a chance now. And with seconds to go. That is scored. And Ramesh Chandra gets his second goal of the game and levels it almost on the buzzer. And so both teams keep their chances of a semi-final place alive here. Fans having a great time, including the young ones who may be watching their first handball game, but they are the future generation. Some frustrations for both teams, but 17 all the score at half-time. It's all to play for in the second half between Gurvit Gujarat and Delhi Panzers. Let's have a look then at the highlights of the first half. So Gurvit Gujarat came out sitting in 5th place against Delhi Panzers, just ahead of them in 4th place, looking to overtake them. But it was a game really of trading goals early on. But eventually Delhi, led by Deepak Alawat and then Bhupendra Gengas as the match progressed, would go on to take a 2-goal lead. Shafifi Al-Abijay, unable to make the saves in goal, was replaced by Dinesh, who found a bit of form, and it allows Gurvit Gujarat to turn around and take a 2-goal lead themselves. That may be one of the more unusual goals on the rebound, caught and shot in mid-air. But then the Delhi Panzers found a little bit of momentum, and they're the ones who then took a 2-goal lead. Only for Gujarat to hit back again with Urim and finding some late form here, and looking very good indeed on the attack. There's been a high-scoring first half, but plenty to cheer for the fans. And that may be one of the easier goals. But Alawat made some good saves early on, ended up with 6.5, but at the break it ended up being 17 all between these two teams. So the stat, 63% success rate for Gurvit Gujarat, which is fine, 59% for Delhi Panzers. It's okay. They've had roughly similar shots, 29 to 27, and the turnover is fairly good as well. We'll take a break. Join us again for the second half. So welcome back to the Sawai Mansingh Indoor Stadium here in Jaipur. Half-time in this match where Garvit Gujarat and Delhi Panthers are tied at the break, 17 all in what has been an intriguing first half, with the lead teetering from one side to the other. Fans are coming in and taking their seats again. Now here's the result of the competition we ran earlier on. Who amongst the following players we showed you was not a goalkeeper? The answer was Jalal Kiani. Congratulations to the winner, Harshil 10 and Vansraj Galawat. You did very well indeed. If you didn't play, well, it's your loss. Play tomorrow. We have a competition every day.
Competition there, but we have one down here as well. Delhi Panthers, Garvit Gujarat, up for the second game here then. Now remember, this time round Garvit Gujarat in the yellow would be scoring from right to left in front of the screens. Now off we go at the Sawai Mansingh Indoor Stadium.
So it's the Garvit Gujarat in the yellow shirts who throw up the second half in this match that's tied 17 all against Delhi Panthers in the red. Both teams have taken leads. That's come back out to Alawat now. There's a lot of space on the wing. Lovely double save, Alawat. Well, MC Vedugopal not overly impressed with the finishing on his team. That was the first one. Decent angle. This was a huge angle. And Urehman, who's had such a great first half so far, comes away empty-handed.
Jasmeet off towards Nain. Oh, they're working it out, but this time the dangling hand went right to the stomach, and the referee, while she asks that man down there.
He is a bit winded. Let's have a look. Yeah, pulled his arm from behind, and that's a 2-minute suspension. And so that's the second suspension of the match now for Manoj Nain, number 22, the newcomer into the team today as a replacement. Penalty will be taken then by Deepak Alawat, who scored one already.
Alawat down there with Dinesh between the sticks. Alawat has scored a lot of that! Hard luck, went directly to the crossbar.
That's unlucky. Scored 12 in the competition so far. Gujarat take advantage. There was the miss at the other end. And then the goal for Mohit Gangas. Actually his first from open play from 4 taken in the game so far. Long range shot, that's gone wide. Dinesh seemed to have it covered. And so off comes Manoj Nain, as back on goes Harinder Singh in the attack, number 23 on the far side. It's a long way to change. Often teams won't do it. And the half when the play is that far away, nothing given, play on, and there's a winger away on the left. One on the right as well now. And no goal. He steps on the line as he goes in. Bhupendra Gangas. Oh dear, we've had a few of those today. Frustration for Jaswant Singh. Do the simple things right.
And the referee signals, marks it out right away. Oh, this time, well, it looked like it just went down in slow motion before the ball eventually came about. And oh, there it is, the coach down. The turn was there, and then, well, miscalculated it. Without being taken off while the coach there tries to have a word with him.
I think he was expecting a low shot, so he was starting to drop his leg to go for the low shot and then tried to correct himself to get back up again, but just fell over. It's difficult. You've got a nanosecond to react. Lovely goal. Deepak Alawat finds a gap right through the middle, and that's a gift.
Well, I think they're going to go with that plan. Give Deepak Alawat as many as balls possible from there, because his conversion rate has been incredible. And I think they'll stick to it as long as possible. Garvit Gujarat this time, they have the lead out here just by a goal. Dropped up his arm down, the elbow.
He took a blow to the elbow. He's going to come off. They certainly won't want to lose him. So they've now pressed Manoj Nain into the attack. That's his first attack of the match. Oh, lovely shot. Harinder Singh's fourth.
Now this is what we were in there for, those long-ranging shots. Thankfully, to the luck of Gujarat, he's backfiring from there.
And again, that central defence just being peeled open again and again. That was a lovely long-range effort at the other end. But this, a bit of a defensive lapse.
Again, to go with Gujarat, Tarun Thakur from the centre back. Or attempts at this time, but he's been plainly unlucky on a lot of occasions. He's been a master of assists, but goal scoring has been a little questionable down there.
He's got a free throw though. And held up on the way in. Possession stays with Garvid Gujarat. Side step. Dummies to the line, comes in again. Now he's close. Came off a defender, and that will be a throw in from the corner. Quickly taken. Good defense. They're moving fast. They're preventing Gujarat from getting the overload, but in the end, it's a 2-minute suspension. Some holding going on the line, I think, and Ashok Nain is off.
We saw the referee is signaling out. This is where it happened. Oh.
Yeah, he's caught him in the face. Even if it's accidental, you'll go off for that. Now there should be a bit of space into the wing. Another good save. It's still in play. Put back in. Oh, and over bounces it. Manoj Nain. First shot of the game, and indeed of the competition for him. Second time we've seen the ball come off Alawat and go right across the face of the goal. But couldn't capitalise this time. And so Delhi Panthers happy to have possession back again while they're short-handed, not taking the keeper out. Alawat stays in goal.
Alawat, Jasmeet calling for it. Jasmeet this time. Well, he was just out there on the line. Alawat still back in somehow. Oh, well, he tried to go for the shot, but realized he didn't have the ball in his hand. Jasmeet, oh, well, that was from outside. Figure that out.
Side netting, but we've got a player down, a bit winded from the last contact. And Tarun Thakur gets a 2-minute suspension. That's interesting, and he gets it for faking, in their opinion, the contact and the. It's been given as a penalty, and so it will be taken by the new one, Ramesh Chandra, up against Dinesh. And he scores comfortably, and he's on 3 goals already. Ramesh Chandra, the line player who's coming as replacement for Mintu Sada, like-for-like replacement. Good save. Alawat reacted superbly. Plays for the Air Force team, the Delhi Panthers goalkeeper. Be a bit of an attacking foul, but it's oh well, they're not having any of it, and for an overreaction in the eyes of the referees, Jasmeet Singh is off for 2 minutes. Felt that he was trying to trick the referees into giving him a free throw. And that allows space for the attack, and immediately Harjinder Singh uses the space to go through.
And progression is still on. got with Gujarat and Delhi Panthers. They're fighting in neck-to-neck battle so far. There's that man. Oh, he's been caught then. But it'll be a free throw while we try to figure out that. Now he's strong, his presence, trying to muscle his way into the center. Elawat from that right back, the right and left wing respectively. Unmarked down. Still in there, Ashok Nain surges forward. Oh, brilliant grab this time. Dinesh does well.
Oh, wow. He was already out, Elawat, for a while, and Dinesh effectively handed that back, and Bhupendra Gangas slams it straight back into his goal. That was an unwise long pass, rushed in. There was the initial save of Chandra, and read it very well. Elawat's had a good game here today. Oh, now break is on. Oh, that's a nice goal. Bhupendra Gangas, 6 now. He's racking them up.
Well, what they're doing well is the interceptions are pretty well. Bhupendra Gangas there. This time it's to 1-on-1 with Dinesh. And gone with Gujarat this time. Oh, well saved yet again. Now he's having a fine game, but there again, the referee calls it. You can see why.
Well, this is another 2-minute suspension. And so off comes Dinesh Kumar. Caught him high. It's going to be a free throw only. Hoping for a little bit more, Garvik Gujarat. So now they're down to 4 defenders, Delhi Panthers, with that suspension. They'll have their first player back in a few seconds. And they have now, but not in time though, as in the nanosecond remaining, Mohit Gangas gets his 5th goal.
Quickly, rose above and then well put inside.
To say Mohit Gangas, in fact, his 6th goal, and that brings up his 50 in the Premier Handball League this year. Started the day as the 6th top scorer.
Now the back again, starting from that 3-9 meter. Ashok Nain struggling, pass it off, and then go inside the net. Finally, that man gets his name again, scoring sheet. Done very well then, Ramesh Chandra. I'm pretty sure he's turning out to be a good pick. Tarun Thakur this time, oh!
No goal. Whistle gone just before. They'll have to come back again. That was a nice effort at the other end. So they've got one of their players back. 30 seconds. Delhi will be back at full strength. Oh, crashed on the bar. Stays out. Has he managed to recover it? Katkar and the referee say no. It's a Delhi ball. It's for the goalkeeper. So Elawat puts it back in play again, and they'll be able to run the clock down, the Delhi Panthers, on this last remaining seconds for that suspension for Kumar.
10 minutes down for second game, second half. Delhi Panthers. It's that 1-goal lead right now. Jasmeet, oh well, we've seen him get some goals down, but not in this fashion.
A bit of mopping required. It's a shame. It's the trick there, once you've dragged in the last defender, is release the ball to the wing, but he was trying instead to work his way through to the line. But there you go. They still have possession at least.
Well, the struggle down there is real because you're swamped in by 3-4 defenders, and then you're trying to move your way out. Oh, this one! And it's so quick, Ashok Nain. Cameras could hardly catch it. That's how it went.
We've got a 2-minute suspension for the captain. They've given him a hefty shove on the way through, so Avin Katkar is off. And trouble's mounting now, 2 goals down, and they've lost their captain, and a team timeout is called immediately by MC Vedugopal, the head coach of Garvik Gujarat. The losing team here will find themselves with their backs to the wall after this in the remaining matches. Garvik Gujarat We've played 7 already. Really can't afford now to let slip on this one.
And while the teams recalibrate, a lot of fans here, the sport has been new for some. They've played it at the top. That's how India's appetite for sports grows on. Mohit Ganga's there, 83 shots there. Saw him crossing that 50-goal mark. Says start from the center, just awaiting confirmations then from the bench. Off to go, got with Gujarat, trailing by 2 goals, and take it up any time. 11 minutes on the clock.
So on the line now instead goes Ravinder Pal Singh, replacing Katka, who's on that suspension. They've taken out the goalkeeper at the other end. Well, that pays dividends, scores immediately. Ravinder Pal Singh, first goal of the game, only his 5th in the competition. Lovely assist as well. They're back within 1. Plenty of time to go in the second half.
Alawat off towards net. Just not really finding his touch. Seen him score many goals down there. Oh, this time it is Nain who's been breathing fire there for the Delhi Panthers.
That was a nice breakthrough goal against Shafifi Alavijay, the Iranian keeper, who's gone back in goal for Garvid Gujarat after Dinesh has gone a little off the boil. It's going to be a free throw. Come back again, and suspension served out, but for the moment at least Ravinder Pal Singh is staying in on the line. He comes out to help, puts a block on, into the wing. Well, that was lofted way up, but in the end, when it came back down again, they crossed the line.
And trial they will explain how that goal went inside. Panthers continue their onslaught. Smith again, well this time Bhupender was at it. And there'll be 2-minute suspension then. We remonstrate right away, and the referee says why you're being sent out.
Well, Rahman frustrated, but the referee says, oh yes, well, he can't have any complaint. He calls him right in the face. It's the right decision. It's not intentional, of course, but well, that's a bit of a let-off, and that's going to be a goalkeeper ball. And a chance wasted, maybe going a little too quick. Bhupendra Gangas, the lob so often the default option is not always the best solution, to be honest.
This time round, oh well, tumbled upon but gives Garvid Gujarat the goal. Having Katkar, the captain there, brilliantly, and yet again goes down there, the man, Tarun Thakur. Katkar, yet again, this time Bhupendra lobs another one, and Alavijay is on the receiving end this time. Brought him back inside, concedes a goal right away.
Well, they've started to drive well and actually pass the ball wide to the wing, and it's starting to click now for the Delhi Panthers. Taken off the goalkeeper again, the extra attacker is on. They're playing with 2 on the line at the moment. No left winger. 3 backs, 1 right wing and 2 lines. It's an interesting option. They've used it before. Captain, who's been joined by Ravinder Pal Singh on the line. And it works. It draws the defence. They're having to mark 2 big line players, and it means they're less mobile, the defence, and just didn't get back quick enough to cover the wing.
And the goalkeeper there now tried his level best on the other end. And the counter-attack. They get a goal quickly down, Delhi Panthers. Just that same thing. Panthers taking the lead, Garvid Gujarat equalizing. Tarun Thakur yet again, man in form, the king of assists.
Jaswant Singh, tension building. And again, they're still attacking 4-2 now. They're back at full strength. They're playing with 2 back players only and an extra line. And it's paying dividends. At some point, no goal there, and they've got a player down. And Garvey Gujarat are short-handed now because of that. The referees don't play on, play the advantage before they'll get treatment. It's unfortunate. Dinesh Kumar scores his second. And they have to find the right moment to stop the game. It's only after he scored this goal that the referees could call a break in play.
Well, it's back again. The problem which has been talk for the Garvey Gujarat team. Again, it's likes of Harendra Singh limping back. Now, this could be problematic for Garvey Gujarat, but he's played yesterday down there. Probably that's what is extrapolated to another series and strings of pain yet again.
He's been injured for a few games, and the last 2 he's looked as if he's struggling. I'd say actually today he looked marginally better, but if that's gone now, that could well be it for his game. Hopefully not for the championship. Let's wait and see, but what a big loss for them. They're going to stick with the 4-2 attack nevertheless. Instead, turnover is on. They've got players away now. They're not going to catch him. Oh, but Dinesh to the rescue. It's gone out to the side. It's a throw-in. Ball still with Delhi Panzers. He'll be annoyed with that, missing that opportunity, Alawat, but they have time to settle down now and still lead by 2. Breakthrough to the line. Dinesh saves, but it's a penalty. Fouled in the act of shooting. A foul by Ravinder Pal Singh. Well, he's proved very effective today. The Delhi Panzers number 19, Ramesh Chandra, coming into the team. 4 goals already, 1-2 penalties, although he is playing on 2 2-minute suspensions at the moment. 1 away from a red card. So a penalty to be taken by Ashok Nain.
Ashok Nain against Dinesh. Ashok Nain, oh! Kisses the crossbar and up it goes. Usually among those who would miss that. Dinesh Kumar thanking his stars. Struck with power there, but there it is. And we'll get ball down in there. Dinesh continues. Garvey Gujarat. Upendra Ganga's there. 15 first half goals and 29 second half goals so far. It was the quest in this Premier Handball League. Again towards Gangas. Oh, well, he's cleared through, and that will be another stunning strike into the back of the net. We love the way how he just slid down to the defense, then converted it successfully. Look at that. First, second, boom, to the back of the net.
Oh, what a lovely breakthrough. Well, Ashok Nain's had a brilliant match here.
Well, tough to contain that man when he's going in at that speed. And they will go with Gujarat. Oh, yet again it is! And goes in. And will be met with the same condition down there. Surendra Kumar for Garvey Gujarat, the right back, winner of that Federation Cup bronze medalist. Pretty much does well down. Elawat, the last miss, certainly looking forward to correct it. Just beat this time. Oh, that was brilliant! That was brilliant! And magical passes down there, but we have a player going down there.
That was a lovely assist by Jasmeet Singh. Had 7 assists already in the first half, but injuries continue. Although he seems to be okay. He's trying to run it off, Jasmeet Singh.
He's limping back, but not really sure. Now in comes the likes of Harpreet Singh. This was that turn. And lovely attempt. It will be Ramesh Chandra.
Oh, no one knew where that ball had gone. Eventually turned up. Oh, sucked in the defender and released Deepak Alawat. And Delhi Panzers keeping their noses in front.
And solitary strike yet again. The captain leading from the front. Courtesy pass down there from Ramesh Chandra to the captain. And quickly we have another goal. Oh, Panzers. Play to the referee's whistle down there quickly. Bhupendra Gangas. Alawat Chandra has been just that crucial help down for Delhi Panthers in their quest. This time Swamping steps it down.
So Ashok Nain being individually marked now on the attacks.
Such has been his presence down.
And we've gone back to a 5-1 attack, that more traditional attack now. Garvit Gujrat taken out the extra line player. They've gone back with 3 at the back, 2 wingers and 1 line. Unforced error goes out. Delhi have the pass, long cross court. Nearly messed it, but in the end it's put away. Bhupendra Gangas, 9 goals. He's had a terrific game. And Dinesh Kumar just pulled over and said to Jasmeet Singh, please come on, I need a break. He looks a little bit winded at the moment, Dinesh Kumar, the Delhi Panthers number 8. They're individually marking as well, the Delhi Panthers trying to take out Tarun Thakur, who's been a bit of a scourge with his assists. Free throw to be taken. You can see on the right of the picture there the 2 players. He's standing out of the way at the moment. Thakur doesn't want to interfere with the movement of the ball for his teammates. And now he's moving in a little. Goes in with his shoulder, but gets away with it. They'll come out again. That's good defense. The Delhi Panthers doing a good job here. Oh, off the post. How unlucky. It's still with Garvit Gujrat, is it? It is.
And yet again, they picked it up from there. Then a left-handed powerful shot down. Again, it is towards Mohit Gangas. Quickly turned over. And it is Alawat. Oh, unlucky. Bhupendra Gangas on the second attempt. And Alawat all of a sudden, well, maybe thinking what's going wrong.
This could be the turning point, and it's Bhupendra Gangas again, back-to-back goals. He was there to pick up the rebound. And the 19-year-old Indian international does very well indeed. I'm afraid rather dejected-looking Garvit Gujrat team.
Well, but they still have 9 minutes down there. We can see go anywhere rather. As in comes Ravinder Pal Singh, player of that Federation Cup. He's played the junior nationals as well. Ravinder Pal Singh can come in handy. He's tall and lanky. Certainly crucial when on the defense.
Well, at least they've got Harinder Singh back on court again. He went off, of course, and we wondered whether he could come back on again. It's good news for them, but at the moment they're racking up so many unforced errors. And Garvit Gujrat are fast losing their footing here as Delhi Panthers have a 4-goal lead with 7.5 minutes remaining. It's not there yet, but for the moment, Delhi are more consistent. Free throw, solid defending. They too are playing a 5-0-1 defense. The front defender is individually marking Ashok Nain out of the picture to the left.
Certainly does. You use the word consistency. Delhi Panthers have been there doing that time and again. It's what really helps. Can't be on a scoring spree and then off altogether. Oh! Ashok Nain comes out of nowhere and pulls it out like a rabbit out of a hat.
That was a great goal, and the gap is growing now. And Garvit Gujrat, who had that huge battle yesterday with Maharashtra Ironman as Ravinder Pal Singh scores his second, at least after conceding 3 without reply. I'd have been tempted maybe to even call a team timeout on Garvid Gujarat before this goal, but maybe that's enough to get them ticking over again. And this will be a very welcome couple of points for Delhi Panzers, and it will leave Garvid Gujarat rooted to the bottom of the table with Golden Eagles on 3 points each, which is just where they don't want to be. Remember, the top 4 only go through to the semi-final. 2 of the semi-finalists there already, Maharashtra, Handman and Telugu Talons. But to come back to my point, the Garvid Gujarat were in a real match yesterday. A lot of running, they played a deep defence. It was hugely physical, and it probably took a lot out of them. And as this match goes on, the intensity is dropping with Garvid Gujarat, and who can blame them? And the worst thing is, they ended up losing that match by a single goal in the dying seconds. And now it's all going right for Delhi as Bhupendra Gagnas makes it 11.
Well, they have to be careful. They can't allow the lead to slip in as comfortable as this, because Garvid Gujarat, we've seen them take the bull by the horns. Brilliantly done. Arranged at this time, and low blow the goalkeeper. And well, Rakesh, who has had around 17 saves for him, couldn't save this one.
Well, of course, winning is what they're after, Garvid Gujarat, but if they can't do it, they've still got to think about goal difference. They will still be in the hunt for a place in the semi-finals, even if they lose here today. Either team, for that matter. But at the moment, Garvid struggling to keep up on the pace, and that man there, he has just scored a series of goals. In fact, most of the goals for the 5-goal lead have been the ones to give him that lead. He's up on 48 in the competition now, and it's just not going Garvid Gujarat's way.
A lead of 5 goals, less than 5 minutes left. Delhi Panzers, if they're consistent, can get in that 2 points, 2 crucial points. Ramesh Chandra, of course, Jasmeet. Surprisingly, we've not seen Jasmeet score a lot of goals idly, which he can do, especially from that 9-meter. Ramesh Chandra choosing out Jasmeet. Ashok Nain, oh, you don't leave him unmarked. Well, he's got there.
Came off a defender and went out to the back for a throw-in, so still possession with Delhi Panzers with about 4 minutes remaining and a 5-goal lead, and the scoring has dried up for Garvid Gujarat. I think it's fair to say that it's not looking too good for them. Wow, it's the captain who steps up, Deepak Alawat's 7th.
Well, a passive play was called there. The Gujarat right within the 4 passes allotted. And again, Harender again towards Nano's been brought inside.
Intensity's gone to some extent. That's turned over to Delhi ball, and well, Shafifi Alavijay, who's just come into goal, couldn't do anything with that. A collision ensues afterwards, and that's third for Dinesh Kumar.
Well, you don't really have to let the guards down. Garvid Gujarat. Well, less than 4 minutes and then 7-goal comfortable lead for Panzer. This is where they really made it work.
Yeah, what a great 7-8 minute phase. Bhupendra Gangas very much in the fore there in that spell to turn things around, and this is now beyond, I'm afraid, Garvid Gujarat. And you can see how the table looks at the moment with those two teams, and a win will see Garvid Gujarat move themselves ahead of the Delhi Panzers as they race for that top 4 finish and a place in the semi-finals. There's still time to go, but for Delhi Panzers, it will leave them very little room for manoeuvre, and certainly no room for mistakes. Into the wing, landed before he shot. That won't be a goal. Landed quite early, in fact, so it's a goalkeeper throw that Alawat will take. A little bit of remonstrating there Let's have a look. Oh, well, he put his foot right down where the winger was going to step. So that's interesting. The other referee spotted a mistake, so it's actually going to be a penalty for David Gujarat. So having initially given the decision to Delhi Panzers, the other referee came up and said, hang on, I saw an infringement. And that's where that 2 minutes came in, the foot going underneath the foot of the wing as he was going to take it. And they wanted to change goalkeepers, Delhi, but Alawat told no, come back in goal, you've left it too late. Well, he lifts his leg very, very early, and that was one of the easier penalties, at least for today. And it's dropped in under his leg.
David Gujarat, 6 goals still left. And to turn it around now. 3 minutes on the clock. Panzers on the attack. Pool of yellow. Encircle Ashok Nain. Alawat is at it. Oh, well, unlucky then. Alavijay this time quickly on the turn. Tarun Thakur in from the right. David Gujarat put a goal back. 33 then for them.
Well, that was a nice one. A fumble at the other end. And the ball quickly put up by Shafifi Alavijay. And a 1-2 to get Gangas free. 5 goals, 2.5 minutes to go. It's a tall order. The odds certainly stacked against David Gujarat. And the team timeout is called by the Delhi Panzers.
Well, that could kind of affect the momentum which Gujarat are trying to get in. But while it just helps the teams to go ahead while they can utilize it anytime they want.
Yeah, they're showing 2 from 3, but in fact they can't use their third one. You can't use 2 in the last 5 minutes of a match. So Jaswant Singh has lost it. MC Vedugopal, if memory serves me, I think has 1 left in his pocket, which he may want to use if things get really tight at the end. As it stands at the moment, though, I think the team timeout called now, it's more maybe that hoping the referees will kind of forget the play that's gone before, give them a longer attack before the passive play call. He's probably said, make these really, really long attacks from now on. And let's see now how fast the referees do decide to go. Well, the defence pushed forwards, and the answer is not long at all, because the opportunity was just too good to miss. And it's another goal for the new boy.
David Gujarat. The lead extends. Orwell pulls off. And they quickly surge back. Play continues. This was that first goal which came in.
Yeah, there was a nice goal, and at the other end, 6 goals now. Amit Gangas, who's fast approaching the 50 mark for this competition. 1.5 minutes to go. They're pushing up now. Effectively 3-3. Line players trying to pull the defence away. It's worked initially. Alawat to the line, that's knocked away, and the Shafifi Alavijay gets the touch, looks for the long pass. May as well go for it, but it's comfortably intercepted by Alawat. And he comes straight back again. And his pass comes back to haunt him, courtesy of Ramesh Chandra's 7th goal. What an entrance he's made into the competition.
Well, he did that in style while he served that, but concedes on the other end. Got the interception right first, but then immediately on the counter, he got that goal back in his kitty. Delhi Panzers now, well, the lead is 5. Remember, the last time they played, that margin was 5 goals as well for Delhi Panzers. We'll have to wait and watch for another 50-odd seconds to see if that's what the scoreline remains like. Alawat pushes forward, just meet. There's a tap. Ashok Nain. Oh, well, Alavijay gets a save in his kitty now.
So it's a nice save by Shafifi Alavijay. Not had a huge amount of them, but we've got 30 seconds to go now in the game, and it's all about goal difference now, and that's a save by Alawat, who's had a good day at the office today. That's his 18th save. And as you say, same margin as before, very close to the same scoreline, 42-37 when the teams first met last week. 40-35 now, and there's a few seconds for maybe one last effort. Ah, deflection. It'll still be given to Jasmeet Singh. You can't have an own goal in handball. And there goes the buzzer. And it's a big win for Delhi Panzers, an important win that puts them on track for that semi-final place. Disappointment for Garvit Gujarat after a superb performance yesterday against the Maharashtra Ironmen. Frankly, pushed them harder than anybody apart from the opening day. But for MC Vidugopal, his players may be a little too tired after yesterday's exertions, and they just gave way at the end with Bhupendra Gangas making the difference with a series of goals late on. 18 saves though for Rakesh Kumar Alawat in goal with a 35% efficiency. He was very, very good today. And so Jaswant Singh will be very pleased with the outcome today. They take another step towards the semi-final place. There's confirmation of the final score, 41-35. And it means that Garvit Gujarat and Golden Eagles still have a lot of work to do. They will remain on 3 points at the bottom of the table. It's not mathematically impossible. Their chances are still there. But they are running out of options fast. And it will very much depend on overtaking Delhi Panzers in the case of Garvit Gujarat, who are now in their 8th game, while Golden Eagles at least have 3 matches still to play. Bhupendra Gangas with 12 goals today and an 86% shot efficiency is phenomenally good. He has had an outstanding match. So their 3rd win in the Premier Handball League, an important one. It confirms their 4th place in the table and gives them points that just start to drag them away a little bit from the rest of the pack. Let's have a look then at the highlights of the match. Well, both teams came out needing points here with the semi-final places dwindling away, 2 of them already taken, and they traded goals early on, very little in it. After 10 minutes, it was 7-6 to Delhi, with a lot of help from Rakesh Alawat in goal. At the other end, Shafifi Alavijay struggling a little, ended up being replaced by Dinesh. There were some great performances from Garvit Gujarat today. Ureman scored a lovely goal early on in amongst his haul of 6. Gangas on 6, and Mohit, that is, and Amit Gangas also on 7. But it was Delhi Panzers who had the answers. Bhupendra Gangas would finish top scorer of the game with 12, and Ashok Nain on 9. It was still tight at the break, and indeed 10 minutes into the second half, Delhi still only had a 1-goal lead. And midway through the second half, it was still only 2 goals. But at that point, Garvit Gujarat just seemed to run out of steam. And a string of goals with Bhupendra Gangas as ever in evidence saw Delhi come back and win with a comfortable margin in the end. The final score here, 41-35 to Delhi Panzers. So there, the stats: 65% success rate, Delhi Panzers on their shooting, excellent, and 56%. Not all that bad for Garvit Gujarat in the end, but 14 turnovers cost them. We'll take a break, but join us again for the presentation. We'll see you shortly. Welcome back then. Delhi Panzers with an important win, the third of the competition, keeps them on track for a place in the semi-finals. And leaves Garvit Gujarat facing a back-to-the-wall situation. They will be hoping the Delhi Panzers will slip up from now on. That's their only hope now. So that win confirms Delhi Panzers with 6 points now in fourth place, with Maharashtra Ironman and Telugu Talons already qualified for the semi-final. Rajasthan Patriots close, but Garvit Gujarat stay in fifth, but with only 3 points. There's a long way to go for them. We'll go down to Ishaji now for the presentation.
Welcome everyone to the post-match presentation of Garvit Gujarat versus Delhi Panzers. The Panzers sealed the deal in the 22nd match of the Premier Handball League. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Dafa News, Fan Code, and Wonder Cement. Joining us in the presentation today are Mr. Naveen Punia, Vice Captain, Indian Handball Team, Mr. Deepak Datta, Promoter, Premier Handball League, Mr. Kshitid Nagori, Owner, Garvit Gujarat, Mr. Prashant Gupta, MD, Anukampa Group, Mr. Shailesh Arya, Co-Owner, Delhi Panzers, and Ms. Purvi Lodha, Promoter, Premier Handball League. It's now time for the Goal of the Match Award. I'd request Mr. Shailesh Arya and Ms. Purvi Lodha to present the award to Muhammad Shuja-ur-Rahman. Next is the Moment of the Match Award. I'd request Mr. Kshitij Nagori and Mr. Prashant Gupta to present this award to Ashok Nan. And finally, it's time for the Player of the Match Award. The award will be presented by Mr. Naveen Punia and Mr. Deepak Datta. And the most valuable player of the match of the Premier Handball League is Bhupender Gangas. A big congratulations to all of the winners, and that brings us to the end of the post-match presentation. Thanks a lot, everyone.
So that was the presentation. So the results earlier today: Telugu Talons beat Golden Eagles Uttar Pradesh 26-25 to book their semi-final place, while Delhi Panzers beat Garvit Gujarat 41-35. Well, we're back again tomorrow. Hope you can join us again when Delhi Panzers are in action again against Rajasthan Patriots, and the Golden Eagles will be up against the Maharashtra Ironman. So that's it. We hope you've enjoyed the day, but we're going to leave you now. From me, Paul Bray, and Roshan Shetty. Good night.